So Rachel's not your girlfriend? Nope, just a classmate. She came by to talk to me about something. Something like how she's your girlfriend? Sophia, she's not my girlfriend. Alright, girl, Sophia. Tim just needs a gentle shove to get the things moving. Don't you start too, Pikachu. It
Yes.
must be nice spending time with your mother and sister. It is, yeah. But hey, don't you want to discuss something? Oh, yeah. Sorry, it must feel awkward to talk about it around so many people. No, it's not that. Chatting with you and your family has actually helped me a lot. Trust me, it can wait. Really? Well, if you're sure.
A light roast today, huh? Oh yeah, it's got a nice acidic kick to it. With a mom like Irene, no wonder Sophia's so responsible. Boy, I sure wish somebody would bring me some coffee.
You just had some.
Ugh, I'm exhausted. I just can't seem to muster any energy lately. You know, I wonder how Harry met Irene. Do you know anything, Tim? Harry's a pretty lucky guy to have Sophia and Irene by his side, huh? With a mom like Irene, no wonder Sophia's so...
Okay. Where am I going?
Right.
You really don't need to worry about it, Tim. Huh? Worry about what? Bringing Rachel home, of course. Oh, Mom, I think you might be misunderstanding something. I'm making enough food for 8 people, so she can eat as much as she likes. Oh, you're talking about dinner. Wait, 8 people? Isn't that a bit much?
Right.
Okay.
Dinner's ready, everyone.
Well, I should probably get going.
Come now. Why don't you stay and eat with us?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, you heard them. What do you say?
I mean, who could turn down an invitation like that?
Yay!
About to eat.
Eat up, everyone. I really outdid myself this time.
Wow! Looks amazing!
Thank you, Mom.
Mom made her special mac and cheese for us.
So this is the dish that Harry kept raving about, huh?
It's hot.
Whoa,
That's delicious.
This is incredible.
Good, huh?
Mm.
Pikachu, you okay?
Irene, we need to talk.
What is it?
I want a divorce.
What? Are you joking?
Take care of Tim and Sophia for me.
Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry.
Harry, there must be some reason.
I'm sorry, Irene.
Harry.
Are you okay, Pikachu?
Pikachu's up.
You had me worried suddenly fainting like that.
I fainted?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. It looks like Pikachu's recovered. Yeah, I think he's okay now. So, Rachel, do you feel okay talking about that problem you have now? No, that's okay. Are you sure? You don't have to keep it bottled up. I had so much fun with you all That's all just not bothering me anymore. We'll discuss it next time, okay? Sure. In that case, mind if I ask you something instead? By all means. I'd be honored to help in Great Detective. Do you happen to know anyone who knows a lot about jewels? Apparently the jewel that was stolen in today's case was very special. I could use some more information to help me track it down. Well, one of the professors is a specialist in mineral and One of the professors is a specialist in mineral archaeology. I could introduce you to him if you like. Really? Could you please? That would be a huge help. Sure, I'll sort it out with I swear I can read. Sure, I'll sort it out when I get home tonight. How should I contact you? Why don't we meet at the High Hat Cafe tomorrow morning? Sounds good. See you then.
Hey, feeling better?
Yeah, I guess.
Pikachu.
What's that?
Mewtwo!
You too!
There is something the two of you must know. When I was in my cave a few days ago, I was attacked by several Pokemon.
Yeah, we saw on the news.
No matter how many times I overpowered them, they didn't seem to feel a thing.
Maybe R again?
No. These Pokemon had no will of their own, as if something was controlling them. As for Harry...
Harry?
Oh, Beedrills.
What was it? Look!
Those lights, like the one we saw in Cramorant. You think the two are related somehow?
I'd say, almost certainly. Finding the Aurora Drop may be the key to solving this mystery.
Yeah, let's follow up on that.
Oh, and who's this?
The Cramorant that stole the Aurora Drop. The swarm of Beedrill that attacked Mewtwo. They both had glowing devices stuck to them. After hearing Mewtwo say my dad's name, I think if I investigate the Aurora Drop, that I might get closer to finding him.
The next morning.
Hey,
Okay, today we're going to find out more about the Aurora Drop, right? Yeah, Rachel said she'd introduce me to a professor from Marine University. We still got a little time before we were supposed to meet her at the High Cafe. Your family doesn't visit there often. Why don't you chat? Doesn't visit that often. Why don't you chat with them a bit more before we head out? Yeah, I know, Pikachu.
boy, I sure wish somebody would bring me some coffee.
That's all you gotta say. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I see the newspapers arrived. You subscribe to the newspaper, Tim? Yeah, it's Rhyme City's daily paper. You never used to read the paper when you lived at home. What changed? Well, I'm a college student now. I thought I should read the newspaper at least. Well, aren't you mature? What are you doing, Tim? Trying to look cool or something? I'm the one who suggested that you start getting the newspaper, you know? As a detective, it's important to gather information at all times. I'm sure there's a lot going on every day in the city as big as this one. Checking the newspaper regularly is a good idea. Your mom knows what she's talking about, Tim. Tim and Pikachu's activities will be reported in the newspaper the day after a case is solved. Try reading the newspaper on the table. So, what are we waiting for? Let's read the newspaper. Latest development in the jewel thief case. Looks like they still haven't found the Aurora Drop. Inspector Holliday and his team have been searching for the jewel for Camelot. but there's been no progress on either front. Speaking of Cameron, he was acting really weird then, wasn't he? According to the article, even Turner doesn't know why he acted like that. So Turner doesn't order Cameron to swallow the jewel and escape. Something's really fishy about the whole thing.
Huh?
The article's about a woman who's got injured inside her house and couldn't move. It says her lily pup went outside and howled the alert to alert the neighbors. Oh, that's a sweet story. Hey, wait! Look at that! Look at this photo. Isn't that the woman we met yesterday? The one with whose lily pup ran off? Let me see. You're right. We met her in front of Dennis's residence. Her lily pup was a pretty shy little guy who preferred quiet places. Apparently, he kept barking and howling until the neighbors really noticed. I guess he gathered up all his courage to help his beloved partner. Apparently, a new medicine has been developed using Ribombe's pollen puffs. Makes sense. Ribombe makes lots of different kinds of pollen puffs. I hear the pollen puffs have different effects based on the flavors of nectar and pollen came from. I bet they mix ingredients and could be applied to human medicine too. I wonder what kind of pollen puffs that Ribombe was making yesterday. It might come up with something really surprising. But first, these little cutie flies need to learn how to gather nectar properly. Looks like community soccer clubs have gotten pretty popular lately. Apparently, players can participate alongside their partner Pokemon. The article says the crowd goes wild at every match, watching the incredible power of Pokemon and the teamwork with their partners. It's getting rave reviews with both players and audience members. So that's why that boy yesterday was looking for Pokemon to play soccer with. Do you think he and Reboot will make a good team? I'm sure they will. Didn't you see how much fun they were having practicing together? Daily crossword. I know what today's crossword is like. It's surprisingly challenging, so I look forward to it every day. The crosswords are written by readers. Wow, I'm impressed by the people who can make these. Okay, Tim, let's fill it out. Let's see. This Pokemon catches prey with its long tongue. That'd be Lickitung. It's got the right number of letters and everything. This Pokemon uses its cute looks to put off your guard so it can steal from you. Meowth? No, not enough letters. Purloin? Then? This Pokemon always moves together in well-coordinated group. Based on the squares we've already filled in, I'm guessing this one has to be Felicants. Hey Pikachu, I feel like we've heard these hints before. Yeah, you're right. This puzzle must have been created by the certain quiz professor.
Right.
Good morning, Mom. Did you sleep well okay last night? Yes, just fine, thanks. You have classes today, don't you? I'm actually heading out for an important investigation this morning. Once you're on a case, it's all you could think about. You're just like your father. Good grief. Oh, Mom, I don't suppose you'd heard from Dad at all. I certainly would have told you if I had. Yeah, that's true. Your wife sure loves you, Harry. Must be nice.
Yep. Hey, Tim. That Pikachu. He seems kinda odd, don't you think?
Oh,
What
yeah.
do you mean?
He is, isn't he? I've never seen a Pikachu that drinks coffee before.
Well, the first time for everything.
Not bad. You have a good eye for detail.
Yep.
Your Pikachu is so funny. Funny, not cute? The way Sophia reacts to stuff is a bit different from everyone else.
Oh,
The morning news is about to start. Oh yeah, anything interesting?
This is GNN News. Mayor Myers released a statement today expressing hope that the City Council would pass the Pokemon Friendship Bill. The mayor is planning to deliver a speech today to rally support for the bill from the citizens of Rhyme City. Now, in other news, local detective Tim Goodman along with his partner Pikachu, received medals from Mayor Myers in recognition of their service. These great detectives have solved many cases throughout
I
Rhyme
think that was a
City.
while ago.
Together, these two are a shining example of Rhyme City's ideals, and we wish them well in their future endeavors.
Check it out. We're famous.
This is kind of embarrassing.
It feels weird to be in the spotlight like this. They're saying good things about us. You're allowed to be pleased by that, Tim. Sounds like the mayor's gonna give a speech about the Pokemon Friendship Bill too. Mayor Myers is Rachel's father. I can't imagine what's it like having the mayor as your dad. All right, we gotta head out now. We should get going. While we're out, I want to buy more coffee beans. Our supply is running low. Okay, your usual dark roast, right? Anyway, we're heading out now. Bye, have a nice day. You sure we were supposed to meet Rachel in front of the Hi Hat Cafe? Yeah, she says she says she'd be here by now. I wonder what's keeping her. Please, Papa, just listen to me. That sounded like Rachel.
Why don't you understand, Papa? Pokemon don't need to be managed. The people who use them to commit crimes are the real problem.
Rachel, no matter how many times we have this same conversation, I'm not going to change my mind.
You never listen!
Should have stormed off first. Instead of just waiting for a second.
Tim.
Is everything okay? Let's just go inside.
Excuse me?
What were you and your dad talking about? The Pokemon Friendship Bill. Ah, they mentioned that on the news. Said it was a bill to help Pokemon or something. I happened to read the article text to I happened to read the actual text of the bill in Papa's study the other day. The one phrase that kept popping up throughout the whole thing was to monitor and manage Pokemon. Pretty much a friendship bill in name only. I can't believe he tried to deprive Pokemon of their freedom. Papa seriously changed. So you're against your father's bill? Pokemon should be able to live freely. They don't need to be managed. Even during the R incident, Pokemon were the victims. It was cruel people who were responsible. Sorry, this isn't what you were here to discuss. This is what you wanted to talk about yesterday, isn't it? I just wanted someone to listen to me. I'm glad I could talk to you about it, Tim. I'm always happy to lend an ear, but are you sure you don't need any other help? Yes, I'm fine now, really. Let's get to the real topic of the day, the duel. That's right. Yesterday you said you could introduce me to the professor from our university. Yes, Professor Gordon. He's a leading figure in the field of mineral archaeology. He researches the connections between minerals and ancient civilizations. I figured he could probably tell us something about that jewel. Right now, though, he's conducting research at the southern ruins. We'll have to travel quite a way to see him. Yeah, those ruins are pretty far from here. Fieldwork is a huge part of the mineral archaeology. Once a professor sets out, he usually doesn't come back for several months. Sounds like we better go meet him there then. Yeah, who knows how long we'll be waiting for him just to stay here. Okay, we better get going if we want to get there before sundown. Huh? You're coming too, Rachel? I mean, it's not like you actually know Professor Gordon. I'm the one taking his class. Besides, I think it'll be fun to help a great detective out with the case. Hey, this isn't all fun and games, you know. It's not fun and games. The fabled Aurora. The Southern Ruins.
Why is it snowing?
Just what's going on here? Oh, it's freezing cold.
And it's just here in this specific area.
Oh, it's so cold. Okay, so it's only snowing around the ruins. No way that's normal. For now, let's find the professor. He may be able to tell us something about all this. Good plan. The ruins are just up this hill. We should be able to find him there. Just up the hill? Okay, let's go, Tim.
Yes.
The ruins are just up the hill, but getting to them looks a little exhausting. Are you tired, Rachel? Please don't push yourself too hard. Don't worry, I'm fine. Go on ahead. I'll catch up to you soon. And Simeon's over right there.
Okay, I'm gonna teach you some great detective tips. Great detective tip number...
Okay, we already did that. Oh, charge bug. And a relic, too. Charge bug. Contracts, butts, and expands. Cha-cha-cha-cha! What a strangely shaped Pokemon. Yeah, you don't see these in Rhyme City. Cha-cha-cha! And there's a Rowlet. Rowlet. This sure is a cute Pokemon. Well, hello there.
Yes.
Hello. What are you up to all the way up here? I'm a fossil collector. I travel all over the world searching for new additions to my collection. This is my partner, Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon. Rock Smasher. You mean it's your HM slave? Zigzag. Fossils, huh? Do you really think you'd find some here? Huh. Do you have any idea how incredible these ruins are? There are countless fossils buried around here, just waiting to be unearthed. And I intend to do just that. Wow, evidence of the ancient civilization and fossils? Sounds like the kind of place legends are born from. Furthermore, new research has confirmed that the construction of these ruins conducted with a huge meteor shower. Hundreds of meteorites are said to have fallen from the sky and landed here. Yes, here! Truly, these ruins are the stuff of legends. Well, I hope you're able to find some fossils. Thank you. Oh, and before I forget, do you happen to know of any Pokemon that are capable of breaking this boulder? There's something behind it, and I feel like in my bones it might even be a fossil. My Zigzagoon usually helps me with this sort of thing, but the little fella's poor paws are frozen numb. We don't want to have a tragedy all over the. We don't want to have tragedy all the way out here for our fossils effective evacuation just to be stuck with some nifty weather, you know? Yeah, I wish there was something we could do. Me too, but it's not like either of us can burst a big boulder like that. If we could find a Pokemon strong enough to break rocks. Leavanny, the Leaf Tailor. Leavan! It's a Leavanny. It looks kind of anxious. Do you think there's something wrong? Hey, Leavanny, did something bad happen? Leavan! I see. It's worried because some Swirloon still hasn't come home. Leavanny's gone looking for them a lot already and can't find them anywhere. Now, how cold is it? With how cold is it here? I can see why Leavanny's worried. If you find the Swirloons, let's tell them to come home. Good idea. Apparently there are 2 Swirloons missing. 2 of them. Got it. Okay, Leavanny, leave the Swirloons to us. Leavan! Nah, don't worry about it. We can look for some of those conducting our investigation. Leave. He wants us to deliver those clothes to the Swirloon. when we find them because they're probably shivering in this cold. These are clothes for Swalloons? Yeah, Levani can use their sticky silk to weave clothes out of leaves. Okay, got it, Levani. We'll search for these Swalloons and deliver these clothes to them, too. So you just sit tight and stop worrying. Lay! Hey, look at this Monferno over here. Monferno, fiery, tiry, burning spirit. Man! That's a Monferno. It probably lives around here. It doesn't look too happy. Man! It doesn't like how cold it's gotten so suddenly. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Mon? About you, Monferno.
Hey.
Can't you create fire, Monferno? I think that will help you deal with the cold. Oh, so cold that it's hard to heat up your flames? Mon. It says it might leave the area if the cold continues much longer. I guess it prefers warm places. I hope the weather gets better soon. About the snow.
Hey.
So far it's pretty rare here, isn't it? Man, burn! This is the first time you've seen snow here when it's not winter? When did the snow start? Man, now! A few days ago, it says. Right when some humans arrived. Clouds suddenly started to gather above the ruins, and then it started to snow. It's really strange that the snow is only falling around the ruins. Yeah, maybe we'll learn more if we pay them a visit. Some pink berries are growing here. Yeah, those are Naba berries. Dr. Ursaring. The exercise extreme caution. Ursa! Oh, it's an Ursaring. You don't see those back in the Rhyme City very often. You sure don't look happy, Ursaring? Is something wrong? Ursa! You came all this way from faraway bamboo forest with the Ursaring friend to look for food? But now your friend has gone missing for days? I can see why it's worried. Let's help Ursaring search for its friend. Yeah, we may be in the middle of an investigation, but I'm worried about that other Ursaring. Do you have any information that might help our search? Ursa! Last time you saw your friend, he was headed towards the ruins? Sounds like the other Ursaring may be inside then. Okay. We'll let you know when we find your friend. Ursa! Some red berries are growing here. Those look like haban berries. Let's have a look over here. Oh, nope. Not this way. Alright, let's head this way. Oh, it's you. We meet again, Detective. Detective, remember me? Who are you again? Oh, come on. It's me, the quiz professor. Now, let's get started on today's Pokemon quiz. Answer with the correct Pokemon, and I'll give you some fun trivia about the Pokemon as a reward. She was at the park in Rhyme City, too. We're actually pretty busy right now. Okay, question 1. Dewgong! What ringed Pokemon has a round body and adorable eyes? The correct Pokemon can be found close by, so get out of there and find it. She's not listening to us at all. But if it happened to come across the answer, I guess we can tell her. Some yellow berries are growing here. They must be pin-up berries. Lotats! La 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 Lotat! Lotat, the leaf bobber. La 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 la. Those are Lotats. They're singing so cheerfully. Sorry to bother you when you're having so much fun, but do you mind if we ask you some questions? Lo? About Lotat.
Hey.
You three seem really happy. I take it you're not bothered by the cold? Dad, look! They said a little cold nip like this is no problem when they can sing. Look, Dad! They want to hurry up and evolve because it's their dream to dance together. We should ask Lou Kyoto at the Hi Hat Cafe to join them and then. About this place.
Hey.
Have you three always lived here? La la la! So you love it here because it's warm and has plenty of food? It's a shame the weather's like this now. Oh. Apparently they're just fine. But they're worried about the other Pokemon around here. I hope the snow stops soon.
Tim, over here. Hey, Lotad. How does it feel to live your life floating on the water?
Floating in the water feels so nice.
Wow, what a way to live.
Oh, look, orange berries. Oh, those not orange berries? Some blueberries are growing here. I think those are yacha berries. Oh, they look like orange berries.
Here I am. You called for me? Huh? It's nothing?
Nothing yet. I just want to see if you can
Oh,
interact with the
you just
toucan.
felt like calling my name? Hey, Tim! How's my running form?
It could use some work.
Even I can see it. I don't run like a Pikachu at all. Great Detective Coffee Note
Oh. Alright, let's go up. I forgot the riddle to it. It's a Rowlet. This Pokemon has adorable eyes and a round body. Just like the quiz professor said. You think she was talking about this Pokemon? She must have been. Okay, let's go back to the professor. That professor and tell her what we found. Rah! Rah! Toucanon's fruit shaking. Well, hello, detective. Have you figured out the answer? Yes, it's Rowlet. Bingo! That's it. Maybe I give you too many hints. Rowlets are nocturnal. During the day, they stay still and photosynthesize. When they hunt, they slightly sneak up on their prey and attack it with fierce kicks. Glad we didn't meet it at night. Then we might have learned about those sneak attacks the hard way. On to question number 2. What Pokemon has a blocky body, impressive jaws, and will shock you if you touch it? A blocky body. Is that really a Pokemon like that? Maybe it's an electric type Pokemon. I guess we can keep an eye on it. Eye out for it. It's a Charger Bug. It's a blocky body. Oh, you just look like what the quiz professor described. Yeah, she might have been talking about the Charger Bug. Oh, it's nothing important. Sorry if we startled you. Anyway, now that we know the answer, let's go tell her. I wish Pokemon was like this, like an actual Pokemon game. Not like this is an actual Pokemon game, but you know, a mainline game. Hi, detective. Judging by the look on your face, you found the answer. Yep, the answer's the Charger Bug. Exactly. Good job. Kana. Charger Bug eat fallen leaves and convert them into electricity, and they can store that electricity just like a battery. Seems like they'd be pretty useful Pokemon to have at the great outdoors. If only a certain Pikachu had that talent. Hey Tim, you know I can hear you, right? And now for question number 3. This is the last one. What Pokemon is soft and fluffy all over? Wow, that last question is really vague. Just find the fluffiest Pokemon around these ruins. Soft and fluffy, huh? I wonder if anyone could beat this fine fur coat of mine. Soft and fluffy. Lotad's over there. Soft and fluffy.
Well,
Not that. Yeah, I know. Okay, I think we have to keep going up. Phew, that was quite a hike. Hey Tim, there are a lot of Pokemon here that I've never seen in the city. Yeah, same here. But that Ursaring we saw just outside isn't native to this area. Maybe it came here looking for food. Say, where's Gordon anyway? Huh? It looks like someone's here. Oh, that's...
Oh, what are you doing here?
Chris Honor, Professor Gordon's assistant. Munchlax, the courier enthusiast.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you during your work, Chris. My name is Rachel, and this is Tim. I'm a student of Professor Gordon's, and Tim's here is also attends the Rhyme University. Oh, you're students? What brought you all the way out here? There is something we want to ask Professor Gordon about. We were hoping to talk to him. The professor? Oh dear. He entered the ruins 2 days ago and, well, as you can see, he hasn't come back yet. Huh? Whoa, whoa! What are you saying? Oh, the professor's always like this. He is absolutely obsessed with his research in the ruins. I'm pretty sure he's deep inside them right now with his partner Slowpoke. As much as I wish I could check on him, there's some kind of trick to opening the doors to the ruins. You have to trip some sort of mechanism to open it, but I can't figure it out. He really makes it back with issue. I'm sure he's fine. Hey, in case you haven't noticed, it's freezing! Can you really afford to be carefree about this? I guess we have to figure out how to use the mechanism if we want to meet Gordon. Okay, Chris. We'll go look for Professor Gordon and his Slowpoke. You? I'm not sure that's a best idea. Don't worry, Tim and Pikachu are detectives, famous all over Rhyme City. Oh, you're that Tim, the great detective? In that case, I'm a lot less worried. Okay, I'll leave the search for you, the professor, and Slowpoke to you. Just don't push yourself too hard. Right. First, we'll investigate the entrance into the ruins. I won't be much help if I'm looking for the same things you are. I'll go look around the perimeter of the ruins. Thanks. Okay, let's start investigating the entrance. Munch, Munch! This Munchlax appears to be Chris's partner. Munch! Ask you anything, huh? Don't mind if we do. Munch.
hey,
What are you doing here? Munch. He says he's helping Chris. What sort of help do you do? Munchlax, what? Your job is to eat a lot so there's no leftovers at the end of the day? Sounds like he's just a glutton.
hey.
What's Gordon's partner Slowpoke like? Man. He says Slowpoke's always with the big man. It must mean Professor Gordon. Munch. Slowpoke is really nice and he sometimes lets you eat his tail? And his tail is sweet and delicious? Seems that Slowpoke is pretty generous.
Tim, over here. Hey, Munchlax. Is it true that you eat your own weight in food every day?
Yeah, so what?
Must be hard on Chris.
Exactly, wow. These are some blueberries growing here. I think those are Koba berries. Oh, look, here's one of them. Swaloon. It's a swaloon. Loon. Looks like it didn't go home because it's too cold to move. Let's give it to clothes so we can give it to Levani. Swaloon. It looks a lot happier now. Now you can get back to Levani, right? It seems really worried about you. You should hurry on home, okay? Swaloon. This is the only tree here without a berries growing on it. What kind of tree is it then? Elder grass. It's elder grass. It's really fluffy. Elder grass. Elder. It's an impressive amount of fluff. Elder grass has got to be the answer to the quiz professor's question. Alright then, let's go back and tell her about the answer. Okay, we already did this one. Okay. What do you suppose grows in this tree?
Let me see.
The persimmon. Whoa, a persimmon was in this tree? Simmer! You woke up from your nap, huh? Sorry about that. It's been noisy around here lately because of all the strange visitors? Is it talking about the professor and Chris? Maybe. Let's ask for more details.
Hey.
Do you live here, Persimmon? Simmer! Apparently Persimmon and its troop have lived here for a long time. It says that they never have to worry about food because so many berries grow around here. So this is pretty easy place to live, I guess. About the ruins. Pass. It says it's been seeing humans around here recently. Recently? Were there no humans here before? Humans used to live here a long time ago, but now they're a rare sight. And it only knew that humans used to live here because that's what its grandfather told it. If humans once lived here, it must have been really long time ago. There are some yellow berries growing here. Those gotta be some sucha berries. Alright. Let's go ahead and give her the question that she so-called wants. So, detective, have you identified the fluffiest around the ruins? Oh, yes, of course. The answer is Eldergoss. Yes, that's correct. Didn't you just want to give it a hug? Big hug? Ghana! By the way, Eldergoss cotton is used to be materials for all sorts of thick clothing. And not only that, the seeds attached to its cotton are highly nutritious for Pokemon. It really is an amazing Pokemon, but not only cute, but helpful as well. Cute and helpful? Is there anything it can't do? Our daily lives really are improved by so many different Pokemon helping us out. Well, that's it for today's quiz. I hope you're looking forward to the next time we meet. Guna! I've got a feeling we're gonna keep running into her. Oh, yes, well, please go easy on us, okay? Done and done. Okay, everything else is blocked off. The professor has several assistants, but I heard that Chris is the most skilled. If even he can't figure out how to open the doors to the ruins, it must be pretty difficult. I believe in you, Tim. Now let's figure out how to trick to open up the door so we can get to the professor. Thanks again, Tim. Just let me know if you need anything I can do to help. About Chris.
Excuse me?
What are you doing here, Chris? I'm helping the professor's research. I set up a camp, search around the outside of the ruins, stuff like that. It's not uncommon for me to lose contact with the professor like this. But if I stop working just because he's disappeared, I'll get in trouble with him later. Sounds pretty rough. Oh, I'm used to it by now. About all I can do is at the moment is cook up some curry and wait for him here. But there are so many berries growing around here, it's a great choice to try in different flavors. I'm not sure if the professor's too independent, or if this guy is too easygoing. But either way, they seem to make a good pair.
Hey,
Okay, let's take a good close look at the figure out and what the sort of mechanism we're looking at. Careful not to mess any details. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Where should we look first? There's some sort of pictures on the door. Yeah, must be some kind of relief. It looks like a person holding up a Pokemon. Yeah, it does. Do you think it's a clue about the mechanism? It's holding up a Clefairy.
Is this...
Examine the tree. They're faint, but I see some footprints on the trees. Judging by the shape, I'd say these are human. Not sure if they're Gordons though. Someone must have climbed this tree, but why would they do that? This tile right here has a design carved into it. What do you suppose the design means? I have no idea. I'm not an archaeologist. Fair enough. It might have meant something to Gordon though. I wonder.
Okay.
I think we checked everything else that stands out. Yeah, we have gave the place a quick glance, but I think we got plenty of work with now. Well, we looked all over the door, but we still don't know how to open it. It looks like Chris was right. It won't open unless we activate some sort of mechanism. What's the mechanism to get this door open? Even after investigating the area, we still can't figure that out. Makes sense. We're not archaeologists experts after all. I think we should use our own methods to solve this. What do you mean? Our detective skills, you know, conducting investigations, interviewing witnesses, all that jazz. Chris might have might know more about the ruins. And maybe someone saw Gordon open the door. But who? Oh, you mean the Pokemon who live here? Exactly. Let's go interview witnesses and see if we can round up some clues. Is there anything I can help you with?
Excuse me?
Can you tell us what the professor was up to before he disappeared? Sure. Before we entered the ruins, he spent a lot of time wandering around the near entrance. Shortly after he went inside, I heard a rumble, grounding sound. And when I looked over, the door to the ruins was closed. Did you have any idea what happened? Not really. I was busy making curry at that time, so I didn't actually see when the door closed shut. Gotcha. Thanks for your help. Munch!
hey,
Do you know what Gordon was doing when he entered the ruins? Munch! He was eating something while he investigated the ruins. He must have been in incredible hurry if he was snacking and researching at the same time. What did Gordon do after that? Munch! Get the water first. He was moving around strangely near the entrance. And he was acting so weird, a Pokemon up in a tree started laughing at him. So it wasn't just Munchlax and Chris that were watching the professor. The Pokemon saw him too. What happened after that? Munch, munch! The next thing you knew, Gordon was gone. I have to ask him more about the other Pokemon.
Hey,
Right, Munchlax. You said there was a Pokemon watching Gordon from up in the tree. What kind of Pokemon was it? You don't know because you've never seen that kind of Pokemon before, huh? Where did it go? Munchlax! He says it disappeared down the path to the left. So it's always better to hear what each Pokemon has to say. Let's make sure we've talked to them all.
Tim! A bolt of... Oh, wait. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. I thought I was gonna have a bolt of brilliance. Guess it was just a false alarm. Sorry.
You know something? Nothing here? Okay. Ada! Huh? Look at that. It's almost I want to bury my face in all that soft-looking fluff. Hey, Tim. You got a fluffy friend right by your side, remember? We can go this way. Passa!
Hey,
Do you see a human around here with a slowpoke? Passa! You saw a human doing something in front of the ruins while you were up in the tree? What was he doing? The human? He was trying to lift Slowpoke up in front of the door, but Slowpoke are too heavy to lift, so the human started climbing up the tree instead. Passimian also says it was laughing its head off watching them. The professor climbed the tree. What in the world was he up to? I'm really curious about what Passimian told us. You mean about Gordon climbing a tree before he entered the ruins? He must have had some reason. Passimian also said the professor tried to lift the Slowpoke, right? And remember, the relief on the door also depicts someone holding up a Pokemon. Do you think that's something on top of the door? Sure sounds possible. Let's go look up there.
all right then. Just a little climb, no problem. Oh, finally made it.
Anything up there?
Let me catch my breath first. That's no way to treat a Pokemon.
Well, a normal Pokemon probably won't be out of breath.
This tile has the same design as the one down there.
What do you see on top of the door? There was a tile with the same design as the one on the ground by the door. Same design? Let's think back over what we know. Gordon climbed the tree before entering the ruins. Yeah, it must have been to open the door. Right, so there's got to be some sort of key to switch it open. Have you seen anything that fits the description? Let's see, something like a key or a switch. A tile with a unique design. It's got to be that tile with the unique design. See that being a switch to open the door. Right, I think that's pretty likely. Okay, I'll try stepping on it. Ah, I felt something. It sank down a bit when I pressed on it. It's definitely a switch then, but the door still doesn't budge. There must be some other way to open it. Try to deduce the how, Tim. Did you figure out how to open the door? Oh, switches, yeah.
Oh,
There are two switches with the same design. One above the door and one below the door. Maybe the door will open if we press them both. So you think Gordon climbed the tree to press the switch above the door? Yeah, and he had Slowpoke press the one below. Then maybe all we gotta do is press both switches at once. Let's try it out. Ba-dum. Okay, let's press both switches at once. You can press the one down here, Tim, and I'll get the one up top. Thanks, Pikachu. I know I volunteer, but climbing trees is actually pretty tough.
Gotta climb up again.
Okay, Pikachu, you press that one.
Yep, leave it to me.
Oh, Pikachu's too light.
Yes!
Alright, now we can get inside. Let's go find the professor. Bum bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum bum. So this is what the ruins are like inside. Zubat flying around. Why is it so cold? Yeah, it's freezing in here too. What's going on? I know it's snowing outside, but this feels really unnatural. Snow outside, ice inside. I bet there's a connection. Do you think the professor's alright after 2 whole days in here? I hope so. We should probably hurry. I'm not sure what we'll find in here, so I'll go scout ahead. Thanks, Tim. Okay, let's go find Gordon. Or maybe because it's cold outside, brick contains the cold, and it becomes colder. You know? Something like that. Looks like there are 3 different pathways to go. Which way do you think the professor went? Let's head this way. Okay, definitely this way probably. That's a slowpoke. Okay, he's in there.
Wait, what?
Slowpoke. He's frozen. Is that the professor's partner Pokemon Slowpoke? Slowpoke. Easy there, Slowpoke. We're not your partner. Slow. He thought Mr. Go was back, and now he's disappointed. He calls Professor Gordon Mr. Go, huh? That's cute. Hey, Tim. Looks like his feet are frozen solid. I think he's stuck. Yeah, he can't leave him like this. But what do we can do to help? What if we ask Rachel for help, and then we can try pulling him out together? Sounds like a plan. This is Professor Gordon's Slowpoke, right? Yeah, I think so. But why is he frozen? We've got to help quick. It won't be easy with ice this solid.
Don't worry, we'll pull you free.
3, 2.
Pull! You know,
Almost there.
I found a Slowpoke on Pokemon Go with the exact same hat, and it was a shiny. And unfortunately, I can't transfer it over. It's just a special Slowpoke.
Little help here?
Kind of sad about that.
Not funny, Rachel.
Come on, quit playing around. Wait, huh? Uh-oh.
Oh,
Isn't this Slowpoke's tail? Hey, are you okay?
it grew back fast too.
I see. Your tail really grows back fast. I can keep this? Don't mind if I do.
You can eat Slowpoke's tail. They're supposed to be sweet. Slow. Looks like we managed to get him free. Thank goodness. He says thank you for rescuing him. I'm really glad we could help, though you're heavier than you look. Did Slowpoke give you his tail just now, Pikachu? Yeah, don't you know Slowpoke's tail are good eats? You can't help but smile when you sink your teeth in one. You don't say. How'd you end up frozen anyway? Slow. It happened so suddenly that you're not sure? What about your partner Gordon? Where's he? Slow. You were sleeping just until just now, so you don't know. I wish I was that carefree. Well, that's too bad. So then, what do you remember, Slowpoke? Can you tell us anything at all? Slow.
Hey,
Just to confirm, you're Gordon's partner, right? Slowpoke. Just as we thought. So you came here to help with Gordon's research, and he always brings you along all on his research trips, huh? Slow. What sort of things do you help the professor? Slow. You're good at spraying water, huh? How is that helpful to Gordon? Slow. Ah, I see. Gordon brings you along instead of bringing a canteen. That's a choice. Why are you frozen? Can you tell us what happened and why you got frozen? Slow. Apparently it happened so suddenly he was already frozen in time by the time he noticed anything was wrong. What was the professor up to when you got frozen? Slow. He says that Gordon had gone off somewhere. And when Slowpoke tried to follow, that's when he got frozen. Slow. He says he sat here wondering what to do until he fell asleep. Hard to believe he managed to sleep with 2 days in this place this cold. Where did Gordon go? Hey, Gordon, was Gordon with you when you entered this room? Slow. Okay, so they were together at that point. When did you and the professor get separated? Slowpoke. Right, after they reached this room, Gordon told Slowpoke to use his water to wash the dust off a mural. After Slowpoke did that, Gordon suddenly noticed something and rushed out of the room. Slow. A bit later, he heard Gordon call out in surprise from the next room. And then there was a rumble, rocky sound. Slowpoke tried to hurry up and catch up, but that's when he got frozen. Slow. And right after you got frozen, you heard that rumble again. Slow. So you heard that rumble sound twice, eh, Slowpoke? What did Professor Gordon notice? Do you have any idea what Gordon might have noticed? Slow. No dice, huh? The murals in this room are really big. Yeah, I bet there's a clue hidden somewhere in these murals. Thanks for the info, Slowpoke. You've been a huge help. Slow. That conversation just sounded like a bunch of pika-pikas and slows to me. Still, they talked for a pretty long time. What were they talking about? Could you understand them, Tim? What? No, of course, I can't understand them. Alright then, I gotta stay here for a while and look after Slowpoke. I want to at least make sure he's okay. He was stuck in that ice for 2 days after all. Got it. Thanks, Rachel. In that case, let's get back to our investigation. According to Slowpoke, Gordon noticed something when he looked at this mural. Then these murals must have the key to the finding of the professor's whereabouts. We better take a closer look at them then. Slow. You're pretty desperate to find Gordon, aren't you? I get that. I get that you're worried, and you really gotta take easy for a bit. You've had a couple of days yourself. Slow.
Yes.
Is Slowpoke okay? I think he's hungry, but otherwise he seems fine. I gave him some of my lunch, and he perked right up. I'll take care of Slowpoke. You just focus on finding the professor. So, these are the murals the professor was looking at. They both depict Persimmon. Persimmon. Yeah, but how do we know which one of these two murals is what he was actually looking at? Maybe we looked at both of them. Either way, we'll have to give them each a through an inspection. Professor Gordon noticed something when he was looking at these murals. We should check them out as well. Make sure not to miss any details. Okay, where should we look first? The berry. Look at that Persimian's pose. It's holding a berry. You're right. It's got a blueberry. Oh, this Persimian has a pretty stained expression. Haha, yeah. Like it just ate something sour. Yep, no other way to interpret that face. I don't think there's anything else we can see in this mural. Yeah, I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. Okay, let's look at the other one. Professor Gordon noticed something when he was looking at these murals. Check them out as well. Make sure not to miss any details. Okay, where should we look first? Look at the Persimian's pose. It's holding a berry. You're right. It's holding a yellow berry. The other wall had a blueberry, but this one's yellow. Look at this. Look at this Persimian's face. It seems happy. Looks like my face when I just eaten something sweet. A sweet expression. I don't think there's anything else we can see in these murals. Yeah, I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. This wall is way more frozen than the others.
You gotta run!
Madam Franklin, thank you for the raid. How you doing? Let me give you a shout out here. I'm going to shout out Madam Franklin. Thank you for the raid. We were also playing Detective Pikachu. How you doing with that? I just started. This is my second time playing this game. Hello, new friend. Hi, yes. Hi, new friend. Hi. If you don't know me, hi. My name is Knightrober. Introductions. I am a variety streamer. I play a lot of games like Detective Pikachu. Play a lot of Pokemon, Sonic. Favorite game of all time is Kingdom Hearts. I'm currently playing Detective Pikachu Returns. I did not play the one for the DS. So, I got a brief summary on the beginning, and that happened. Madam Franklin, thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate it. How was your stream? Tell me about it. Did you do all the detectives? Did you get all the coffee? Tell me about it. You just finished the first Detective Pikachu. Oh, no, the first one. The one on DS? Oh yeah, the one on DS. Okay, cool. How was that one? See, I would like to play. I don't know where to find it, and I can find it online. I can find it somewhere online cheaper, and I can play it on my off time. But I'll probably play it some other time. But let me know, how was it? This wall is more frozen than the others. If you look closely, it seems like there's another mural in the middle of the walls too. Yepper, it's great, you love it, and you're looking forward to playing the second one. Oh, it's so much fun right now. Even though I haven't played the first one, the second one, I'm having so much fun with it. Any Pokemon game, I can play all day. Honestly. But with all the eyes in the way, we can't see what the mural is depicting. If we hold on, let me give you a follow here. Yeah, there we go. Get out the way. I can't see chat. There we go. Oh, thank you. If you want to see the mule, we're gonna have to do something about this ice first. I wonder what was doing around here. Let me tell you something. Well, let me ask you something. Are you doing voices for the Pokemon and for everybody else? 'Cause that's what I'm doing. It's much more fun. Like we just did a voice for Slowpoke. As usual, Slowpoke. Alright. Let's go this way. There's something on the floor. It's a brand new handkerchief. Trevor Gordon. Try your best. My voice is much high pitched, so I can only do so much. Same. I mean, yeah, you can try. You can try. I believe in you. Trevor Gordon. Professor Gordon's name has been brought in on it. So, it's Gordon's handkerchief, huh? Professor Gordon's handkerchief. The fact that we found the professor's handkerchief here means we must have. Bleh. Sorry, I swear I can read. I'm telling you, I can read. The fact that we found the professor's handkerchief here means he must have came to this room. Yeah, but I don't see Gordon anywhere. Where do you think he went? You might be able to find some more clues about that. Let's investigate the area carefully. You're gonna go for now since I have to get ready for bed. Alright, madam, thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the follow. Have a great night. I understand you've been streaming for a long time. You're gonna do all your after stream stuff. Totally understand. Have a great rest of your nights, and may your heart be your guiding key. Hope you have fun with this game. Good luck in solving the mysteries. Thank you. Thank you. I will have fun. Find clues left by Professor Gordon, then begin detecting. Alright. This looks like a statue of Pessimian. What a weird pose. It's almost like it's offering something. Yeah, now that you mention it, this is strange. I wonder if there's some special meaning to it. Also, the statue has a light scent to it. Really? I don't smell anything. That's because Pokemon are more sensitive to smell. It's faint, but I can smell something sweet. It's a Pessimian statue. Sniffing the statue makes my eyes hurt. You know like that. Like when you take a big whiff of something spicy. Sour smell coming from this statue. These are footprints all over the floor. It looks like someone was walking all around. Seems some to be heading towards the wall, and others are there leaving the room. Gordon must have gone in and out of this room several times. There's so many footprints all over this place. I can't tell which one of the professors went. Oh, you. There's a Swaloon. It looks so cold. It's practically frozen. It must be the code to walk back home. Quick, let's give it the clothes to Livani gave us. Swaloon. Alright, looks like pretty much better now. Your mother's worried about you, so you should hurry home. Swaloon! Alright, we found both Swaloons. Want to head back down and make sure they made it back home safe and sound? Sure. Okay, let's go. Both. It looks like both of the Swaloon got back safely. Swaloon. It's thanking us for delivering the leaf clothes. You're very welcome. Swaloon. Glad to see you both look okay. Now, don't go worrying Livani too much, alright? That one has been solved. Cool. It was like a happenberry. Okay, let's head on in. Let's finish our investigation inside. It's a Zubat running around or flying around. Brown. The swell looks different from the others. Yeah, that's a relief of Anguslash covered into it. What in the world could it mean? Hey, Tim, look on the floor. What about it? There are footprints. They look like human footprints. From the size, I'd guess they were made by an adult male. You're right. But there's something weird about these footprints. I say, the tip of the last footprint is cut off from the wall. It's almost like the wall was made after the footprints was left here. That doesn't seem possible, though, does it? What could have happened here?
Okay, let's start deducing.
Start deducing later.
Okay, let's start deducing.
This is the only spot where the snow is piled up like this. There's a hole in the ceiling. Must have been in from there. You're right. No wonder it's so cold. Wait, does that mean we could have gotten through the ceiling? Don't look at me. I didn't see you when I was up there. Besides, I would have been really tough to get down through the hole safely. True, it's not like we got a rope or anything. This rock seems a little different from the others. Yeah, it's definitely got a pretty strange shape. What do you suppose it's doing here?
Okay, let's start deducing.
Alright. Let me get back over here so we can do some things.
Okay, let's start deducing. Could someone grab me a tissue?
Got your tissue. Okay, begin with deducing. Where could Gordon have gone? Let me think about this together. He could have gone to the restroom. He went along the path beyond the wall. Maybe this path extends past the relief of Anguslash. And the relief could have blocked off the path after the professor had already gone through. Does that seem possible to you? The entrance to the ruins was closed shut, even though we know Gordon opened it. It's possible that the relief is also an entrance, and it also closed shut after Gordon walked through it. If that's the case, maybe there's another mechanism that'll move this relief. Yeah, we gotta figure out what it is. Now we need to investigate and figure out what kind of mechanism controls the Anguslash wall. How do we do that? There was a unique design on the switches that opened the entrance. So the same design must have been used inside the ruins too. Not necessarily. We have no reason to think that some type of mechanism is being used here. But that doesn't mean there ain't any visual clues here. Visual clues, huh? For now, let's just look around the ruins and anything that seems unusual. I can think about the mechanism afterwards. Did you figure out a way we can get past the Anguslash relief? Statues are holding berries. What if we have the statues hold the same berries as the Persimmon and the mules? You know how both these statues and mules depict Persimmon? That makes me think that we're both connected to the mechanism. The Persimmon and the mules are holding berries, but the Persimmon statues aren't. So I think we need to make the switches match the murals. Ah, I get what you're saying. We could probably pull that off by placing berries in the statues. The statue looks like they are perfectly posed for the holding the berries too. There's just one problem though. Each mule depicts a different berry. Exactly. Which probably means that we need to give each of the 3 statues a different berry. But what berry are we supposed to give to which statue? What berry should we place on the statue to the left? I think it's only natural to assume that the leftmost mule of the statue composes to each other. And the mule displays a yellow berry and a happy Passimian. I bet the Passimian's expression is a clue about the flavor. Could he be smiling because it's saying something sweet? Exactly what I was thinking, which means we need to place a sweet yellow berry on the statue. Okay, let's go find a berry that ticks those boxes. What berry should we place on the statue to the right? I bet the answer is in the rightmost mule. The mule on the right depicts a blueberry, and the Passimian has a puckered up face, in which that's a face someone makes when they just eaten something sour, which makes that the answer's got to be a sour blueberry. Let's go find a berry that ticks those boxes, Tim. What berry should we place on the middle statue? We couldn't explain the middle mule because it was frozen over. We've got to figure out what we do with the ice first. I don't think there's anything we could do to get rid of the ice that thick. True, in that case, I think we should get some help from a Pokemon. Yeah, there are lots of Pokemon outside the ruins. Let's go ask the Pokemon if any of them can help.
Oh!
If we want to get further into the ruins, we have to gather the berries depicted on the mules. Right, we need a sour berry, blueberry that's blue, and a sweet berry that's yellow. The colors we see, so that part's easy. But what about the flavors? Even I don't know what every berry tastes like. Guess I'll just have to try them all. What? You're going to eat them? That's the fastest way to get the info we need, right? I guess. Just don't make yourself sick, okay? Don't worry. We Pokemon love berries. All right, Tim. Now that we got a plan, let's go get those berries. All right, let's go get berries. There's a Monferno. We can ask to burn the ice. There are some blueberries growing here. Let's see, what do they taste like? They're hard and bitter too. Ugh, there are definitely Koba berries. Ugh, I need a glass of water. Are you okay, Pikachu? Is there some yellow berries growing here? Those look like suction berries, right? Here, let me taste one of them to make sure. I don't know the sweet, delicious flavor anywhere. These are 100% Shuka berries. Sweet yellow berries, huh? What's a Clefable doing over here? Oh, Cleffa. Innocent little star tot. Clef! Oh wow, I didn't expect to find a Cleffa here. The Cleffa looks pretty surprised to be found too. Okay, there are other berries down here. Some red berries growing here. Those look like Haban berries. Let me give them a taste. Tasty taste. Unique bitter taste. Yep. These are definitely Haban berries. So Haban berries are red and bitter. Got it. Personally, I'd rather grab a coffee if I'm craving something bitter. It's a Cleffa. You seem to be looking all over the place. What are you up to? You're playing hide and seek with your friends, but you can't find them? It must be hard. It must be hard being the secret in a huge area like this. Cleffa. What? Help you search for them? We're in the middle of an investigation. We can play hide and seek with you another time. Cleffa, Cleffa. You got other plans after this? And at this rate, you'll be late? Come on, we can help it out a little, can we? Yeah, I guess we could keep an eye out while we're investigating the place. Cleffa! You got 3 friends to find, huh? Got it. We'll let them all know where to find them. Okay, well, we can know where one's at. So let's go over there and say hi. Found ya! One of you Cleffa playing hide and seek, aren't you? Cleffa? Your buddy asked you to help find you. Cleffa. You thought no one would find you here, huh? Don't you have other plans after this? You should head back. Cleffa. That's one. Let me see if there's anybody over here. Can we ask you some questions? Man! About the berries here. Do you know what berries can be found here? It says there are pink berries growing on the tree it always plays in. Do you mean that tree right next to you? Is that where you play? Inferno! Gotcha. What do the pink berries taste like? That's sweet, huh? Sounds like you really love them. I like sweet berries too. What are you good at?
Hey.
So tell us, what are you good at, particularly? Mine. When it comes to spawning fire, no one can beat you. You sound pretty confident at that. Mine's fine. Whoa, that's hot. I guess that chatted it up a bit. Cheered it up a bit. Let's have a look over here. Pretty sure those are panda berries. Here, let me take one. Skin is sour, but the fruit inside has an iconic spicy flavor. Panda berries are yellow, sour, and spicy. Noted. You think that it tastes bad, but the 2 flavors have pretty dedicated balance going on. Low? Low. Put the berries here.
Hey.
What can you tell us about the berries around here? You can find 2 different kinds of berries here at this pond. They probably fell from the 2 trees near the pond. Low. One kind is sour blueberry. Lotad! And it sounds like the other one, yellow, has a sour spicy flavor. Lota. Oh no, don't worry, Lotad. Lotad, we're not here to steal your berries. What are you good at?
Hey.
What are you particularly good at? Lotad. Singing and swimming, huh? They're good swimmers too. Sometimes they even give rides to other Pokemon here. They do have nice big leaves on that. I can see how they still be able to swim with the Pokemon hatching a ride on them. Found you, Cleffa! Cleffa? The Cleffa looking for you asked us to help finding you all of you. You thought no one would find you here? Don't underestimate the observation power of a great detective. You got some other plans after this, right? Go on, it's time for you to go home. Clef! There are some blueberries here growing. I think those might be the yucca berries. Let me give them a taste. Whoa, that's so sour! But the aftertaste is really refreshing. Yep, there are definitely yucca berries. There's no mistaking that sourness. Blueberries that are sour. Just sit tight. We're searching for the other Cleffa. Alright, let's head on down. Okay, we already did that. Okay, I think all we need is the Passimian.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Wait, I want to talk to Passimian first.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Oops, wrong one. Talk to every Pokemon before we start reducing. About the berries here. What kind of berries can you find around here? You can pick sweet yellow berries from the tree you live in? So that's why you like this tree? Sweet yellow berries, huh? Passa. It says you can have some if you want. Thanks. If we need any, we'll let you know. What are you good at?
Hey.
Do you have any handy skills? Simba! Apparently it's really good at throwing berries. Passe! It says it often competes with its friends to see who can throw the furthest. So its friends are also its rivals. Do you have any Pokemon who could help us get rid of the ice? Monferno. Monferno can melt the ice with its flames. Yup, some heat out to melt all that ice. Maybe this is one was too easy. Monferno seemed to be struggling in this cold though. I wonder if he'll be willing to help us. Monferno said it's confident about its fire skills. Maybe we butter it up before they'll agree to help. Just leave the talking to Pokemon to me. Which berry should we place the statue on the right? Do you know what berry is blue and sour? Sour blueberry, the Etcha berry. So we'll go with the Yacha berry. If it's supposed to be a blue sour berry, then I think we need the Yacha berry. Yep, if it checks all the boxes, it's gotta be right. Okay, let's take one of the statue. Which berry should we place on the statue to the left? Do you figure out which berry is yellow and sweet? A sweet yellow Yacha berry. So we need the Secha berry. If the berry needs to be sweet and yellow, then I think we need the Shaco berry. Makes sense. The Shaco berry's color and flavor are exactly what we're looking for. Okay, let's bring this one to the statue. We need to ask Monferno if it'll help us melt the ice covering the mural. Right, let's go ask Monferno. You're asking a lot, especially in this code. Please.
We need your power. Just give it your best shot.
Alright, I'll try.
Great. We're counting on you.
There we go. Wow, there's so much ice, but it's all melted, it's cleaned away. Now we can get a good look at the middle mural. After feeling the warmth of your flame for a moment, the cold feels even worse. I'm really sorry about that. We pushed you pretty hard. Come on! You're gonna move somewhere warm until the snow stops? Huh, that makes sense. Thanks so much for helping us before you leave, Monferno. Hope you come back where we can get in, Hope you can come back here when it gets warm again. Inferno! And off it goes. It's up to us now. Yeah, now that Monferno's melted the ice for us, let's check out the middle mural. What hint do you think you'll get from the middle mural? Remember to think about it, how it relates to the statue stem. Okay, where should we look first? This Passimian is breathing fire. Can Passimian even do that? No, they can't. They can't use those kind of moves. I think that means it ate something so spicy it's breathing fire. Yeah, that would explain it. This Passimian is holding a red berry. A red berry this time, huh? I wonder what kind of berry it is. I don't think there's anything else we can see in this mural. Yeah, I think we finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. Okay, we were finally able to examine the middle mural. Now that we need to think about what sort of berry we should place in the middle statue. The middle mural depicts a Passimian that's holding a red berry and breathing fire. I'm sure that Passimian's expression is supposed to mean that it ate something spicy, which means we should place a spicy red berry on the middle statue. I wonder if there are any berries that meet that condition. Why don't we go search outside the ruins? Yeah, let's think about what berry would work. Did you figure out which berry is the red and spicy? That's bitter red. No, we didn't. Alright, so we gotta go find a red berry. We checked all the berry trees though. Except for this tree that doesn't have a berry. Are there any berries growing on this tree? What sort of tree is it then? Why don't you try asking Chris? He might know something. Munch! About the berries here. Do you know anything about the berries that can be picked around here? Mancha! Munchak found a blueberry nearby, but he said this was bitter and not tasty at all. You wish you could find sweet berries instead, huh? So you can find bitter blueberries around here. What are you good at? What sort of things are you good at? Munchlax. He says he can clean up pots and plates until they're spotless and sparkling. He washes dishes? That's really helpful. Munchlax. And by clean up, he means he eats every last scrap of food until the pots and plants are spotless. That sounds like the point of a pride of a Munchlax. Oh, so it doesn't wash dishes after all. Just really loves left eating. Is there anything I can help you? About the berries here. Do you know anything about the berry trees that grew around here? Yeah, I wandered around and explored a bit while waiting for the professor. There are lots of different berries here. Hobin berries, knob berries, panna berries. It's a shame that there aren't any tomato berries, hello? Tomato berries? Yeah, they're spicy red berries. The professor loves them. When I cook for the professor, he always loves any dish that's flavored with tomato berries. So, he knows just what flavor you like. Sounds like we get along. Unfortunately, I just used up all the tomato berries I brought with me. See that tree over there with no berries on it? It's actually a tomato tree. Someone must have picked all the berries already. But here I was hoping to add a little more to this curry.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Figure out which berry we should use the spicy? Yeah, tomato berry. I was just thinking that. You should probably use the tomato berry. That's right. Tomato berries do have that right color and flavor. But according to Chris, there aren't any tomato berries around here. What should we do then? Can't follow Gordon without a tomato berry. How did the professor manage to solve this puzzle anyway? Gordon must have bought a tomato berry here with him. Chris had some that he used in his curry, remember? Yeah, that's true. We can't activate the mechanism the same way Gordon did. All we can do now is look for something else we can use the tomato berry's place. Like what? Seems like we just need to meet two conditions for the statue: color and flavor. If we think about it, we may not even need a berry as long as those two conditions are met. So we should look for something that's spicy and red like a tomato berry. It's worth a shot, I suppose. It sounds like Chris brought a bunch of stuff with him. Let's go ask him and see what he's got. Maybe he's got something we can use. Sounds good. Let's go talk to Chris. Let's go see Chris. Right. He should still be cooking. He's right in front of us, actually. What are you talking about? He should be still cooking. He's right in front of us. Yeah, maybe he's got an ingredient that we can use as substitute. Ask Chris about tomato berries. Is there something else you want to ask? Substitutes. We need a tomato berry. Do you know if there is anything else we could use instead? Anything else red and spicy will do, really. Red and spicy. Well, I've got some curry, an apple, and some snacks. Guess the apple. You mean like a regular apple? Yeah, I bought some apples to add a little sweetness to the curry. The color's right, but not the flavor. Curry. Didn't you say that you use tomato berries in this curry? Yes, I always bring some along because they're the professor's favorite. Sounds like the flavor's ripe, and I guess the color is pretty red. Kind of snacks. What sort of snacks do you have? Five alarm chips. The spicy flavor is hard to beat, but they're not red. The flavor's right, but not the color. Anything else we can ask? No.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Begin. Did you find anything that we could use as a substitute for tomato berries? It's curry instead. The curry is both red and spicy, but it might work as a substitute for tomato berries. I wonder if we could use what do we use this tomato berry curry instead? It does have a tomato berry in it. Seems like our best bet for a substitute. Let's give it a try. Yeah, we just need to ask Chris for some of his curry.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we would, if you don't mind sharing a little of that curry with us. My curry will help you solve the puzzle in the ruins? That's incredible! Take as much as you like. I hope it helps you find the professor. Alright. You know what to put in the statue, don't you, Tim? Why don't we go there right now? Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go. I hope they activates the mechanism. Well, we placed the berries and curry on the statues. Now what?
Whoa!
Oh,
Relief of Aegislash.
Just as I thought. The path continues on past these statues.
I gotta say, it's pretty incredible that using curry actually worked.
Sometimes maybe something that doesn't even work, you know? Alright, now we can keep going. Yeah, let's hurry up and find Gordon. I'm gonna talk to that Bronzong though.
Yes.
So the curry Chris made was the key to solving the puzzle? It's not like it all worked, making it paid off. Yeah, we'll have to thank him later. Of course, if he didn't have the curry, we would have been fine with just the tomato berry. Oh well, I guess there's no point in saying that now.
It's that Slowpoke again.
He must have followed us here because he's worried about the professor.
Makes sense. You are partners after all. Feel free to tag along at your own pace.
Slowpoke. Slow. You were frozen in place just until just a little bit ago. Don't hurt yourself by moving too much. Slow. See, well, you're a loyal one, that's for sure.
Yes.
I'm going to keep looking after Slowpoke, so you can go on ahead. Thanks, Rachel. You better find that professor soon, for Slowpoke's sake as well. Yeah, you're right. Hope he's not far beyond here. Alright, let's go to basement 2. Which way? Ugh, it's even colder down here. Hey Tim, can I borrow your jacket? You're covered in fur, Pikachu. Shouldn't you be better suited from the cold than me? Fur or no fur, this place is cold. If you keep standing around like this, we'll freeze solid. At this point, we better hurry and find the Professor Gordon for our own sake. Yeah. Let's go this way. Minor. A Minor. Fallen Star. Mini. Huh? This Pokemon looks dizzy. It's a Minor, a Pokemon that lives in the sky. These fellows plummet to the ground if their shells get too heavy. It says there's not much food down here. It wants to go back to the sky. But its body is too heavy, so it can't get back there on its own. I see. Do you think you could get up there if you helped it get rid of the shell? Good question. Only a really powerful Pokemon can break through the shell. Well, it wants to go back into the sky, but unfortunately, I don't think we should tell him. There's a mule here too. That is different from the Passimian mule we saw upstairs. This picture might be a clue to some kind. I don't see anything around here that looks like a mechanism. At any rate, right now we should be conducting any findings of the professor. You're gonna die if you go back up there, you know. There's a big hole in the floor this way. I don't think we can get across. It's really deep too. The professor probably hasn't come this way. Wait, look, Tim.
Look, these are the professor's footprints. Did he fall in?
Doesn't seem like it. Look what's on the other side.
It's a hat. Do you think that the hat belongs to Professor Gordon? Looks that way. Well, we found a clue, but we need to get it across. Slow. Wait, Slowpoke. Did I just hear...
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness he stopped. What's going on, Rachel? I have no idea. Slowpoke just suddenly took off running. Slow. He says if Mr. Go went this way, he wants to go too. But look at this hole, Slowpoke. Isn't it obvious that we can't get across? Slow. Really, Slowpoke? You got a brilliant plan? It'd be great if Slowpoke could help us somehow, but are we sure that's a good idea? Slow. We'll leave it to you then.
Okay, do your thing.
Slowpoke. Slowpoke.
That's a lot of water. Where did it all come from?
Wow, he completely filled it up with water. But how are we supposed to get across? Slow. Huh? Hey, wait.
Slowpoke.
I guess Slowpoke can get across, I guess. He swam ahead on his own. Slowpoke is a real handful. Can you believe Slowpoke? Guy could have given us a heads up before he filled up the hole with water and swam out without us. Too cold for us to swim across. Not cold enough to freeze all the water solid, which is the problem. We could get across if we laid a bridge over it. Do you see anything we could use as a bridge? Well, no, and I'm sure Chris wouldn't have anything that we could use either. Should we get help from the Pokemon again? Yeah, that's a good idea. We need a Pokemon that can help us cross the water. Let's go look for one. Did you see any Pokemon that can get us help across the water? Let's see it. Lotad. The Lotad said they can carry Pokemon while they swim. If we ask them to act as stepping stones for us, do you think they would do you think they can get us to the other side? If we cross one at a time, I think we should handle the three of us. Alright, let's go talk to those Lotad. I'm sure they'll be willing to help.
Alright, jump in.
Slow walking there.
Oh,
Look, now we've got a Lotad bridge. Low. It's telling us to walk across the leaves on its head. Thanks, Lotad. Low, Lotad. Low, Lotad.
Yes.
I can't believe we got to float on Lotad. This is like something out of a dream. You really are incredible, Tim. You get along so well with Pokemon. Okay, let's get across.
okay. I'm gonna cross now.
Alright, thanks to these Lotads, we made it across. Tim, ask Rachel about the hat. Hey, Rachel, is this Professor Gordon's hat? Yes, it's definitely the professor's. He said he had Slowpoke wear matching hats. Apparently he's really picky about the hats too, and this one's his favorite. Oh, really? We'd better get this hat back to him then. If you want to be a first-class guy, you gotta have a good hat.
Okay.
Gordy should be up ahead somewhere. Let's hurry, Tim. Gotta keep going. That rubble looks like it collapsed recently. Do you think it collapsed naturally, or do you think someone did it? The professor might be just past there. But there's all this rubble and debris in the way. He won't be able to get through here. I wonder if there's anything we can do. Bandit! A minnow was asking for help. What's it saying? Well, usually this Pokemon lives in the sky, but it fell to the ground after its shell got too heavy. Apparently it's lonely because it got separated from its family. Poor thing. Do you think we could go back for home if we helped to get rid of its shell? We just need a way to break that shell. It'd be great if we could find a Pokemon strong enough to do that. Damara! What was that? It sounded like a Pokemon cry. Darmanitan, Galolian form.
That's a Darmanitan. It looks really worked up.
We better be careful so it doesn't see us.
I'm gonna have to voice that. What's an ice Pokemon doing here? It sure seems angry. I feel things just got a little ugly if it sees us. If we're gonna go any further, we better be careful not to let it spot us. Looks like there are plenty of places for us to hide. Guess there's something to be thankful for. Yeah, that's true. Let's keep it out of sight and get through here. Advance while hiding from Darmanitan. If Darmanitan finds you, you'll have to start over. If Darmanitan only notices Pikachu, but not Tim, you still have to start over. Be careful, Pikachu runs slower than Tim. You hear that, Pikachu? Better run faster. It would be better if you just climbed around on my shoulder, but, you know. Doesn't want to. Turn around, please. There we are. How's it gonna go? Yeah, I think we just gotta wait for it to... I don't know if it's gonna come down here. Okay, it is. Okay. Oh, it's not. That was easy.
We finally made it past.
Yeah, that was terrifying. Anyway, let's keep going.
Another ice wall. This really looks like a dead end. Where could the professor have gone? I'm pretty sure that we haven't passed him. Wait, huh? What is it, Pikachu? Did you feel a breeze just now? No, I didn't feel anything. Are you sure you aren't imagining things? No, it was definitely real. I felt a ruffle my fur. There must be a gap somewhere. Come on, Tim. Let's search for it. That's right there. Let me have a look at that. Hey, Tim, we found it. There's a gap in the wall here. Let me get a closer look.
Excuse me?
What do we do now? There's no way to get through the hole this small. What are you talking about? It's no problem at all. Huh? Just who you think I am. Situations like this are what the great detective Pikachu truly shines. Are you sure you'll be okay? It looks pretty tough to crawl through. Like I always say, you gotta use those legs while investigating. Let me show you how it's done. If you insist.
Well, I'll see you later.
Just be careful, alright?
He's stuck.
Should've seen this coming.
Don't just stand there. Help me out of here. Wait, just so we're clear, I do not want you to kick me.
You want me to kick you? Okay!
Well, at least he got
The
through.
rest is up to you.
Good grief. What?
What is he doing here?
I can't believe I ended up getting trapped in a place like this.
Oh, it's Trevor Gordon.
Hey,
Ah, it's that Gordon. I guess I should get a closer look.
I've gotta at least tell him that we're here to rescue him. Hey! Hey! Don't worry, we're here to help.
A Pikachu? Where'd you come from? Are you dancing? Right.
Are you hungry or something? No, I'm not hungry. I've come here to rescue you. I'm sorry, little fella. I'd really like to help you, but I don't have any food to share. I chopped almost all the food I had on me when I was running from Doramatan. I mean, that's probably what saved me, but still. Huh? What is he talking about? I swear that Doramatan's whole attitude changed when the moment I saw the food. It must have been hungry, just like you. So Doramatan's only rampage is because it's hungry? But if it really was just hungry, it could have gone somewhere else to search for food. Why is it still sticking around here? It's already been 2 whole days. Doramatan's gotta be getting tired of this too. Got it. So there's no food down here, which is why Doramatan is hungry. But Doramatan would have chose a place with no food to be its home. So what's it doing here? But the more important issue right now is how is to save Gordon. Better look for an exit somehow. Oh, leaving already? Be careful, little fella. Doramatan's really on a rampage out there. You just wait here, Gordon. I'll figure something out. Oh, here's another mural. I'm just guessing here, but this might be another clue to some kind of mechanism. The mule can wait later. There's another stuff to deal with right now. Let's have a look around. What is this? Can I look at his bag? Here's Gordon's bag. That's a popular adventure bag. It looks really cool. Sorry, Pikachu, there's no food in there. Ah, I wasn't asking for food.
Right.
Oh, you're still here, little Pikachu? I already told you I don't have any food. And I already told you that I'm here to help you. If only you could understand human speech. I could send you to get help. Ah, it's so frustrating to be able to communicate. Anyway, we just wait. I'll save you. You'll see. far as I can tell, this is the only doorway that Gordon can fit through. There are no gaps big enough for a person to fit through. I guess we need to figure out how to get all this rubble out of the way. There's no way Tim and I could clear it out on our own. Now, if we were as strong as Duramaton, then we could probably... Wait a minute. Didn't Gordon say Duramaton was hungry? And Sobo gave me something earlier. I bet I can use this. I should give it to Tim right away. I just came up with a brilliant plan. Tim! We could use the tail! Tim! At least I managed to make it through by myself this time. I guess we must figure out the trick to it. Anyway, how's the professor doing? Apparently he's been trapped in there for 2 whole days. This is bad. We've got to hurry and save him. And the only way out there, the area that was blocked off by the rubble. Oh no, there's no way we can get him out. Don't panic, Tim. I've got a great plan. What is it? We're gonna get Duramaton to break through all that rubble for us. What do you mean? According to Gordon, the Duramaton is really hungry. So I figured we could win it over by giving it some food. But the only food we have is a few leftover berries. Hey, aren't you forgetting about this? Slowpoke's tail? Yeah, it's really sweet. Just like eating one makes you really happy. So we'll feed this to the hungry Duramaton. If we do that, we'll be friends with no time. Hope it's really that easy. Don't worry so much, Tim. Now, come on. Let's go back to Duramaton. Okay. If Pikachu can catch up.
This'll be just perfect.
Sure.
I hope so. Lord Duramaton. Oh, I missed. Oh, I lured him anyways.
Here, it's yours. Eat 'em.
Oh, it's eating Pikachu.
Oh no, Pikachu!
Get that off. That's not for you to eat.
Looks like it worked at least.
Yeah, all's well that ends well.
Oh, now it's happy. Duramaton seems really happy. See, my plan worked out great. Sheesh, you sure know how to worry people. Okay, Duramaton, you understand now that we're not the bad guys, right? Good. We just wanted to be clear on that. More importantly, there are a bunch of things we're curious about. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Dar!
Hey,
You're not originally from this area, are you? What brought you here? Daramon! Huh? Some people dressed in white caught you and shot you in a small place? What people dressed in white? Dharma! Duramaton doesn't know exactly who they are, but he hated the small space, so he was trapped in. So he ran away from the others who were stuck there. A small space. It must have been some sort of facility. Sound like the people were doing experiments on some of the captured Pokemon. It's awful. You said there were others. Other Duramaton? Are your friends around here too? Jar! He said some friends escaped with them, and together you all froze the ruins. Why did you freeze the ruins? So you and your friends froze the ruins. Why would you do that? Darmon! He said they can't go back to where they came from. So they were trying to make this place their new home and make it easier for them to live in. But didn't you realize whether you would cause problems for the Pokemon that already lived around here? Charmant. He says they didn't think of it as a problem if they only froze the place a little bit. But apparently it had been so long since they've been able to have fun like that, they got carried away. They really didn't mean any harm. Even so, we can't just leave them things like this. You're right. Hey, can you do something about the ice? If you do that, this place will be too hot for you to live in? Can't you live somewhere else? Dormon! He says he doesn't want to go anywhere else because there are humans out there. This is a real problem. Where did you come from?
Hey.
You said you were brought here against your will, but where did you live before? Dormon! I see. He says he comes from somewhere cold and far away from here. I'm guessing his friends are captured and brought here along with him. Door. Everywhere around here is too hot to live in, huh? Yeah, the climate here definitely isn't great for ice Pokemon. It would be great if we could help them get back to their original home. What about the people dressed in white? What can you tell us about the people who brought you here? The ones dressed in white. Dorman. He doesn't know much, but he says they're all really bad people who were mean to him. It must have been a horrible experience. Apparently, right when he arrived here, he saw someone suspicious. Wait, you trapped him in the room so you couldn't do anything bad? You don't think that could have been Professor Gordon, do you? I'm certain he is. It fits what Gordon said. Hey, Duramaton, that wasn't a bad guy. Dar? Yeah, really. I can vouch for him. Darman! Does he believe you, Pikachu? I'm not sure. He seems like he's still not quite convinced. Thanks for telling us all that, Duramaton. Now, let's get down to the problem at hand. Dar? That man you said you trapped in the room, you think you can help us get him out? Durman! Please, Duramaton, we really need your help. Come on, we gave you that Slowpoke tail, remember? You're the one who can rescue the professor. Dar! Oh, good. I'm glad you can trust us. Dar! But there's a condition. Darman! Your friends all got separated in the ruins, and they haven't come back? Since you don't know where they are, you want us to help you look for them? Huh? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any other ice Pokemon besides Duramaton here. He says they're all just playing around in the ruins. Durman! He's worried about them and wants to check on them, but he doesn't know where they are. Yeah, the ruins are pretty big. Durman! Okay, I heard you. If that's all you want from us, I'm sure we can help you out. Yep, you got yourself a deal, Duramaton.
Ready, Darmanitan? I'm counting on you.
Well. Oh look, they combine.
Now we're talking. Okay, let's go.
What a great view. A little cold though. Just let me know what you want smashed. Take out a boulder or a block of ice just with one punch. You're pretty confident in your strength, aren't you? Okay then, let's see what you got, Duramaton. Press the R button to destroy brittle rocks and ice with Duramaton's punches. First go to the room where the professor is trapped and destroy the rebel. Let's clear this room up. We're just destroying things. I want to go home. Please help me. Yay! I feel so much lighter now. Now I can go rejoin my family. Thank you so much. And it's gone. I hope it makes it home safely. This is the stuff you want me to break, right? Yeah, can you do it? Oh yeah, that'll be easy. Then go for it, Armatan. Smash this rubble. Let me see what Slowpoke has to say. You're gonna rescue Mr. Go, aren't ya? Is that human a friend of yours? Yes. Please help him. Sure. Just leave it to me. I guess you're feeling a bit guilty after hearing he's a friend, huh, Darumatan?
Yes.
Darumatan, and Pikachu's writing it? I don't know what is going on. Tim will explain everything later.
Hey.
We gotta save. Okay, fine. Yeah. We'll save him. Alright, now we can rescue Gordon. Thanks, Darumatan. I'd say you're welcome, but that'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Huh? When did the rubble go away? You just noticed that? You just noticed that? Well, anyway, now we can rescue Gordon. Please don't forget what I asked you, Pikachu. Of course not. Just wait a little bit.
Oh, Slowpoke, there you are. Slowpoke.
Why don't you just meet him halfway there, man? Just meet him halfway.
Huh?
Professor Gordon, are you okay? Oh, Rachel. And you are? My name is Tim. I'm also a student at Rhyme University. We heard you wouldn't be back for 2 days, so we came here to check on you. Oh, you must have heard from Chris. I'm worried. I'm so sorry I worried you, but thanks to you, I'm safe. Although I admit I thought I was done for when that Darumatan came into the room. Door! Don't worry about Darumatan. Pikachu's already befriended him. Oh, I see. So the Pikachu I saw before was your partner. Sorry, I didn't realize that, Pikachu. Nah, it's fine. Professor, are you okay? No need to worry about me. You say like you haven't been trapped in these codes for two whole days. I've been all over the world for my field work. What can I say? I'm a tough guy. You're telling me. Is it alright if we ask you a few questions? I want to figure out exactly how this all happened. Yes, of course.
Yes.
I'm so relieved to see the professor's okay. Slow. You're happy Mr. Go's alright? I'm pretty sure Gordon was worried about you too. Is that Darumatan here? Yeah. Darman! You're gonna be clear. We're just gonna clear some things up. Can you wait here? Wait a bit. That looks like a map.
Right.
So, where do you want me to start? What happened?
Right.
When I reached this floor, a Darumatan was also here for some reason. The moment the Darumatan saw me, I suddenly started chasing after me. I tried to run out the ruins, but before I knew it, the door had already closed behind me. With nowhere else to go, I ran into this room. Why did Doraemon chase you? Why do you suppose the Dormanitan chase after you? At first, I thought it wanted the food I had on me, but it's possible there's another reason. What do you mean? Well, it hasn't left this place in 2 days. If it was hungry before, it's got to be starving by now. Looking back, I think the Ramatans might have been trying to prevent me from going deeper into the ruins. It seems really interested in something back there. The Ramatan didn't mention anything about something deeper in the ruins.
Excuse me?
Why were you here in the ruins in the first place, Professor? An interesting discovery was made recently regarding the geological structure of this area. It seems a large number of meteorites once fell around these parts a long time ago. Meteorites, huh? Yes, and it occurred around the same time that these ruins were built. That's why I wanted to come here and do some field research. Is there some connection between the meteorites and the ruins? It's too soon for me to say. I was hoping to figure that out with this survey. I did learn a few things during my research, though. The people who built these ruins had a deep connection with Aegislash. Oh yeah, we did see a relic of Aegislash. Aegislash's shield defends against misfortune. And its sword is a symbol of slashing that misfortune away. I believe this represents the people's hopes for peaceful, protected lives. And at these ruins, those people held a very important ritual. Really? What kind of ritual? A ritual to strengthen the bonds between people and Pokemon. By working together and helping each other, people and Pokemon could overcome all sorts of trouble. So it's said that these rituals was meant to teach that way of thinking. That's a wonderful attitude. I agree. I believe the coexistence between people and humans, Pokemon and humans, is the overreaching the theme of these ruins. Our history has others been intertwined with that of Pokemon. I think our modern society could benefit from thinking more like these people did.
Right.
Sorry, I know I tend to ramble. No, I appreciate it. Now that I've got a better understanding of the situation. By the way, who made you all come all the way out here? Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about, Professor. Oh? What would that be? A precious jewel that's recently stolen in Rhyme City. We were wondering if you could tell us what exactly the jewel is. Sure, I'll help you if I can. Thank you. Here's a photo of the jewel.
Professor, can you tell us anything about what's in this photo?
Incredible! That's no ordinary jewel. It's a fabled crystal that some believe is actually a Pokemon.
A crystal that's a Pokemon?
A Pokemon?
You're saying this jewel is actually a Pokemon? I am. In fact, according to one hypothesis, this crystal may have fallen from space, just like a meteorite. Deoxys? No. Can't be. Some say the crystal will assume its true shape if it's imbued with the special energy. I've never seen it in that state myself, though. I've never even occurred to me that the Aurora Drop might be a Pokemon. I wonder if the thief knew that when they stole it. And if so, what do they want for it? The questions just keep piling up. Is that all you wanted to ask me about, Tim? Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your help. Well then, Professor, we should get back to Chris. No, I'll let you tell Chris that I'm all right. So close to unlocking the secrets to these ruins. Since I've already made it this far, I'd like to finish before I head back. You can't be serious. Are you sure you're all right? I told you, this is really nothing. Thanks to you all, I can freely explore the ruins now. I don't want to waste I don't want to waste another minute. Oh, sorry. Oh, come on. I heard he wasn't passionate about his research, but this is ridiculous. Wow. He's really determined to stay. Dar! Oh, you really want to start searching for your friends, huh? Darman! Well, I suppose now's a good time as ever. Tim, why don't you and Rachel stay here for a bit and keep an eye on Gordon? In the meantime, I'll go and keep my promise to Duramaton. Okay? We could just leave the professor here after all. Right, then it's settled. Okay, let's go, Duramaton. Dar! Okay, do you have any idea where your friends might be? They all said they were going upstairs. I think they're still there. And what kind of Pokemon are those friends of yours? Light, Mr. Mime, Birchmite, and Smoochum. Light, Mr. Mime, Bergmite, and Smoochum? We didn't see any Pokemon like that on the way here. Do you think they could have gone outside? I don't think so. They'd probably be scared to go outside because they could run into humans out there. So they might be hiding somewhere. Okay, let's take a look upstairs. Yeah, thanks, Pikachu. Cha-chong! Okay, we just go this way. Wish I can go faster though. Make a little shortcut. Let me see if there's anything over here. Nope. Okay, I can't punch it here. Okay, there's nothing here, so let's keep going. See, we have a little shortcut here. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and cross the Lotads. Pikachu, can you go back to our pond? Can we go back to our pond now? Yeah, sorry. Thanks for all your help. You're welcome. Oh wait, how are we gonna cross now? It's okay. Leave it to me. It's water, so if I do this, we're gonna freeze it over. There. Now we can cross. Alright. Freezing water is not a problem for an ice Pokemon. Let's go in here. Thanks! You punched my shells to smithereens! Now I can go back to my home above the sky. Wow, it disappeared in an instant. Be careful out there next time, Minor. The fairy. This wall looks different from the others. Oh, that's a mural drawn by some humans. It's got a message on it too. Okay, that doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, we need to go this way. Upstairs. I think everyone's somewhere on this floor. They might be hiding in a place that are hard to find. Got it. Let's search carefully. Thanks, Pikachu. No problem. It's my turn to help you out. Okay. Okay, and I can't seem to jump anyways. Oh, here she is. Huh? I don't see anyone. I think she's got sleeping. I think she's just sleeping. Hey, Vanilla Knight, wake up! Huh? Is that you, Duramaton? Vanillite.
Hey,
Wow, there was a vanilla inside all that snow? Now that I think about it, I guess I heard about that vanilla knights usually sleeping slow. Oh, you have a Pikachu with you. Anyway, do you need something, Duramaton? I hadn't seen you for a while, so I came here to see how you were doing. Now that we found you, do you mind answering a couple of questions? You want to ask me something? About you, Vanilla Knight?
hey.
What were you doing here? I was having fun making it snow. It's been a long time since I've had such a wide open space to play in. So that's why you were what? Yeah. So that's why there's so much snow in here. Then I got tired from all that playing and went to sleep. You weren't in danger or anything? No, nothing like that. You're such a warrior, Doramatan. About the other Pokemon.
Hey.
So the other Pokemon aren't with you? No, I was the only one playing in this room. I see. I guess the other Pokemon are in other rooms then. We can ask that Bronzor where they are. He probably seen something. Okay, let's look over here. Huh? Did you hear something crying just now? Yeah, I did. It's coming from inside that ice. There might be someone inside. Can you break the ice, Duramaton? Yep, no problem. It's a Smoochum. Smoochum, the pucker up. Oh, Duramaton, thanks for rescuing me. We've been looking for you, Smoochum. I'm so glad that we found you. I'm sure didn't expect to find you inside the ice. Huh? Who's that growing out of your head, Duramaton? This is Pikachu. He's helping me look for everyone. Yeah, nice to meet you. I know this is pretty sudden, but do you mind if I ask you some questions? What do you want to ask? About you, Smoochum.
Hey.
How did you get inside that ice? I wanted to make myself a house out of a shiny, sparkly ice. So I kept making the ice bigger and bigger, and then I couldn't get out. I was so lonely. There, you're safe now. No need to cry. About the other Pokemon.
Hey.
Is there anyone else here with you? No, nobody. That's why I couldn't get out. I guess that's something.
Return! Return!
No? Oh.
Return!
You punched my shell right off. I feel like I've been reborn. Now I can definitely get back up to the sky. Thanks, you two. It's sad that when they go back up there. Wow, I'm sure that that took off in a hurry, but that's what it wanted. Well, Pikachu's just cold, shivering. Can I get out? I wonder. I can. Okay. There's some things I want to look at first. I'm able to punch my way out. Oh, Pikachu! You've grown much bigger in the short time since I last saw you. Take another look, Munchlax. I'm just riding on top of Duramatron. And you're so round and white. Like a big delicious scoop of ice cream. Mind if I have a little taste? What? Hey, I'm not food. This fella really doesn't think about anything other than food, does he? Solrock, what are you doing here? Pines for the sun. Praise the sun. I miss the sun so much. Oh, Solrock, you don't look too happy. Well, the weather's been awful here for a while now, you know? Because of that, I haven't been able to soak up enough sunlight. I've got no energy now. But isn't it better if it's snowing all the time? Solrock is powered by solar energy. It's built differently from you and your friends from the colder climates. Oh wow, I didn't know there were Pokemon like that. The weather must be really hard on Solrock. Now I can talk to all the Pokemon. Let's do it. When the weather is this bad, it causes so much trouble for everyone here. You look warm though, and I love to have some of that cotton myself. Who are you? I haven't seen your face around these parts before. I just started living here recently. Well, there's plenty of food to go around, so here you can live as long as you like. That's kind of you to say, but I doubt Duramaton can live in a climate like this. We need to think of a solution. Try not to cause him with trouble. I'm talking to Munchlax again. Seeing something so round and white sure makes me hungry. This fella really doesn't think about anything other than food, does he? Okay, let's go this way. There are 3 of them in total. Please find them for me. Okay, just wait a bit. Just punchy, punchy, punchy. That's all we're gonna do is punch. Oh, you're the Detective Pikachu. Wait, what? Duramaton can give Pikachu a ride on its head? I've never seen that before. Oh my gosh! I'm so glad I came to here today. This made me all worth it. Ah, glad to hear it. What's that? Oh, it's a Shuckle! Shuckle stretches out and say hello. Whoa! What's going on? Oh, a Pokemon came out of that rock! A Shuckle? I guess it was inside that boulder. Wow, you really startled me if you weren't gonna wake me up. Wow, you really startled me. If you're gonna wake me up, be gentle about it next time. Oh, we're sorry. We had no idea you were in there. Sorry for breaking your rock. Don't worry about it. I was just thinking it was about time I get up. More importantly though, why is it so cold? Did I sleep all the way till winter? No, it's just a bit of bad weather. It'll be okay. Really? Thank goodness. But still, it's way too cold out here. I better make some nice nutritious juice to perk me up. Alright, I remember. Shuckle can make all sorts of different juices inside their shells. Really? Sounds tasty. Thanks for your help earlier, little Tad. Let us know if you need anything else we can do to help. We're always happy to make new friends. Let's all sing together. Oh, that sounds fun. Hey, we don't have time to play right now. Oh, I guess you're right. Come back and play it anytime. That was surprising to see a Shuckle there. Let's go this way. I'll make sure my Swadloon dress warmly for the time being. Yeah, that's a good idea when it's this cold. You be careful out there not to catch a cold yourself either. I will, thank you. There's a Clefable. Whoa! What are you? Who are you two? Are you the beam of hope that will pierce through these dark sorrows in my hearts? Whoa! He's looking at us with desperation in his eyes. You think we should avoid him? Wait, please wait. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but please lend me your immensive power. Could you find it in your heart to break open the boulders and bring any fossils you find? My partner's Exune's toes are frozen stiff with the cold. Look at my paws! Oh wow, that's some icy looking toes. And so, I need your help, I beg of you. Hey, he really does sound desperate. Yep, looks like we've been honorary fossil extroverts. He's really counting on your punching power. Normally I would break the boulders myself, but I just can't do it right now. Please, won't you help us? It's hard to say no to that. Sure, we'll help you. But which boulder should I break? True, we're not experts. We can't tell by looking which ones we are likely to have a fossil in them. I guess we just have to break any boulder that looks like looks like a likely candidate. I can read. Got it. I'll be careful not to break the fossils with the boulders. Thank you. We really appreciate it. Oh, you willing to help? I've been searching for an armor fossil and a skull fossil. Please, find them for me. Dip, you scared me. Oh, there's a cliff hiding there. I was so sure nobody would find me here. You found a good hiding spot, but not good enough. Besides, you got plans you're gonna be late for. What? Is it that late already? Thanks for telling me. See ya. I think we found all the cliff we were asked to find. Let's head back and see how things are going. Thanks for finding everybody. We found all the cliff that were playing hide and seek with you. Yay! We're about to head out on a trip to the hills that's kind of far away. We go there a lot because there are views so pretty on the nights and lots of shooting stars. I see. Hope you're able to see some tonight. Just happy to see you so pleased. Okay, we still haven't found the Ursa ring. Wait, do I have to go back and punch these things again? There's something here. What's this pretty rock? And it's got a lot of junk stuck on inside. I've never seen a rock like this before. It might be one of those fossils the collector was talking about. Let's go show him. See, do I have to punch anything else? Punch another rock? Not here? Okay. Smudgy, how you doing? Welcome in. As you can see, we're riding a Duramaton. Oh, it's you two. Have you discovered anything? Well, we did find this strange rock earlier. You mean it's a pretty stone? Sure, I'll show it to him. Here you go. Is this really an old amber? This fossil contains the DNA of a dinosaur Pokemon, Aerodactyl. It's a fearsome, fierce Pokemon that ruled the skies in prehistoric times. However, this is not what I've been searching for. Huh? Guess we didn't hit the jackpot. But he looks so happy. Humans sure are complicated. I'm sorry, and after you went all through the way to find that to bring it to us. Please help me with the fossil collection. What an intense stare. Yeesh. Oh my god, I had no sound for a second. Hello, Knight. Hope you are well. I am doing great. Glad you got the sound figured out. We were playing some Pokemon. We're riding on a Duramaton, talking to Pokemon as well. I'm gonna talk to this Rowlet. You two look really suspicious. What are you doing here anyway? Still really worry of us. We're not gonna do anything to you. More! Gotta eat more! That's a funny looking Pokemon! And it's focused on eating that it doesn't seem to have noticed it at all. Let's see what's in here. Some sort of flat rock came out. What is it? I just looks like a rock to me. I don't know. The shape seems too direct to be just a rock. I think we should at least show it to that collector guy. Show it to the collector guy. Alright. Okay. How you doing, Smushy? How goes the search? Have you made any discoveries?
Hey.
Your Armaton, show him that flat rock we found. Just look like a rock you could find anywhere. Here. Oh my goodness. It's an armor fossil. If you rotate this fossil, if you restore this Pokemon, it will become a Pokemon called Sheldon. It's said to have an incredible durable face with to withstand even the strongest attacks. Apparently it's a fossil of a super tough Pokemon. The Pokemon? But it really does just look like a rock. You two are good at finding fossils. Please help me find my fossil collection. What an intense stare. Sheesh. You got a new drawing tablet and you're very excited. Ooh, what kind of drawing tablet did you get? I have one right here actually. Let me see. I have this drawing tablet. The 124-inch. Ooh. Is it better than your old tablet? I rarely use this actually. Oh, it's bigger. Oh, so it's very bigger than your original one then, huh? You played also with it? No, I have heard of the game before, but I have not played that game. I played it on mobile before. For another one, so I think it should be up here then. Solrock. Oh, some kind of rock came out. Around rock came out of the tumbling out. What's this? Let's play kickball with it. No, wait! Don't kick it away. It looks different from the other rocks. It's a bit of a walk, but let's go show this. Let's go show this to the collector. All right, let's go show the collector. Wrong way. Ursaring, where's your stuff? My friend was headed towards the ruins. If we find your friend in there, we'll be sure to tell you right away. Well now, I've been waiting for you. Any discoveries?
Hey.
Your Armaton, do you have that round rock you found? You want me to give this to him? Okay, here. As I live and breathe, this is the rare and valuable skull fossil. If you restore this fossil, it'll become a Cranidos. It's said to be tremendously powerful, able to paralyze anything with just a headbutt. Sounds like it could give you a run for your money in your terms of power, your Armaton. It must have been really amazing Pokemon. The fossil is in remarkably good condition too. It sounds like you found something really wonderful for us. Thank you so much. Now that I've got both a skull fossil and an armor fossil, marvelous! What a tremendous haul! I can't present these findings to the next academic conference. This will be wondrous to further my progress of all the research into fossil Pokemon. Don't worry, I'll be sure to properly credit you for your contributions. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I didn't end up making my partner sad. They both seem really happy. Does that mean we did something good? We sure did. And it's all thanks to you, Duramaton. Okay, all we're missing is an Ursaring. We've not come across an Ursaring yet. Have you played Osu with it, Smolchi? With your new tablet? There's a Zubat. I'll go this way. Huh? What's with this weird boulder? It definitely looks different from the others. Can I smash this one too? Yeah, it should be fine. Just be careful. Crustal! Huh? Did that boulder just talk? That's not a boulder, that's a Crustal! It's a Pokemon that lives in the boulder it carries on its back. Goodness gracious, what do you think you're doing? You could have smashed my favorite boulder here. What would I have done then, huh? We're sorry, we really didn't mean to harm any harm. Please forgive him. Well, I never. Phew. Guess we better check the next time before we punch a boulder. I didn't know there were Pokemon that carry boulders on their backs. If you break my beautiful boulder, I'm going to be very, very upset. Yeah, we'll be careful next time. There's the Ursaring. Huh? Where am I? And what was I doing? Oh, good. Look, looks like it's okay. Seems a bit groggy though. What should we do? Let's see what it says has to say first. We'll get a better idea on how it's going. Hey, Ursaring, your friend is looking for you. What? Oh, right. I suppose I haven't been back from them for a while. You should get back to your friend so it can stop worrying. Right. I'll do that. Should we go check out the Ursaring outside the ruins too? Sure. Okay, let's go. I was always playing with your mouse, but my friends all play also with a tablet. Are you gonna start doing that, or do you think the mouse is a bit more easier for you? Hey Pikachu, my friend got back safe. Glad to hear it, Ursaring. I'm about to explain that we gotta be more careful from now on. Thanks for your help, Pikachu. Alright. All side missions have been dealt with. So bad for making my friend worry so much. It's okay, Ursaring. I'm sure your friend is not upset with it at all. Thanks. I'm still gonna be more careful from now on, though. My friend's really hungry after being frozen for so long. We're gonna go look for food together now. Sounds good. Be careful, you two. You're used to the mouse? This game looks so cute. It is. All the good Pokemon. You can talk to the Pokemon, which I really like. Talk to all the Pokemon and see what they're thinking. Are you gonna what's it called? Are you gonna start using the tablet? See if that'll be easier for you. There's a Bergmite over here I want to talk to. Bergmite! Ice cold shyness. Oh, if it isn't Duramaton, and whom might you be? I'm the great detective Pikachu, Duramaton's new friend. Everyone was trying to was taking so long to come back that I got worried, so I came looking for you. Pikachu's been helping me search. Oh, sorry to have put you through all that trouble. You see, we weren't able to leave this room. What in the world happened? Can you tell me? What would you like to know? About you, Bergmite.
Hey.
Why were you walled in here? I was trying to make this place more comfortable to live in. So Mr. Mime and I worked together to make a wall of ice. Mr. Mime was practically putting on a show. I tried to match his energy, but we both got carried away and ended up making too much ice. And that's how you got stuck? I'm glad you both are okay. About the other Pokemon.
Hey.
Are you two the only ones in this room? Yeah, just me and Mr. Mime. Hello, Mr. Mime. Mime, Galarian form. Tippity-tappity tapping away.
Mime! Oh, Duramaton, our hero! We've been stuck here for ages. Thank you so much for saving us. Allow me to express my gratitude with a tap dance.
Oh, that's right. I typed Mr. Mimes. I'm supposed to be good at tap dancing. You don't need to dance. I'm just glad you're safe. Probably not. You really use Osu? You really rarely play Osu now? Well, that's something you can start now. You can start streaming it on your downtimes. When you don't feel like playing anything else, you just want to chill stream, you can play Osu. That could be a chill game for you. You don't need to dance. I'm just glad you're safe. So, the shadow we saw behind the ice was actually Mr. Mime.
Huh? I don't believe this Pikachu and I have been introduced.
That's because Duramaton and I have only just become friends. But that's a story for another time. Can I ask you some questions?
What do you want to know?
What were you doing here?
That Bergmite over there was trying to cool this room down. So I offered to help make a big wall of ice together. We really made an effort. But apparently there's such a thing too as too much effort. It never occurred to me that we wouldn't be able to get out.
So you two made this ice, huh? What a pair of troublemakers. About the other Pokemon.
Hey.
Are you two the only Pokemon in this room?
Yes, it's just me and Bergmite here.
Hey.
Have you found all your friends? Yeah, all the ones I wanted help looking for. All the ones you... Huh? Now that we know everyone's safe, why don't we head back? Yeah, sure. All the ones, huh? Let's destroy the ice. Alright, let's head back to Tim. I wish you would have just teleported me there. What are you hiding back there for? Doesn't want to see us.
Whoa! Why is everything shaking? The door closed. We've got to tell Tim and the others. Right away.
Why did the door suddenly close like that? Do you think we're strong enough to open the door? Nuh-uh. Even I couldn't open that door that big. Yeah, I figured. I better go discuss this with Tim. Let's go back to the others, Duramaton. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. Welcome back. Why do you look so worried?
Yes.
Did your butler do it? Hi, Chris. How you doing? The butler didn't do it this time. Wait. No, he didn't. What was that sound? Okay, let's just talk to Tim. We got bad news, Tim. The door to the ground floor was just closed. What? Is that what that big rumbling sound was? Yeah, that was the door shutting tight. But why would it do that? No idea. It just kind of happened. What do? We gotta find a way out. Maybe we should try talking to Gordon. He might know something if we don't. Good idea. I'll see I'll see what he says.
No.
I see. So that rumble really was the door closing. Did you suspect that already, Professor? Yes, because the same thing happened when I came down to this floor. There was suddenly a deep rumbling sound, and then I was trapped down here on this floor. That must have been one of the two rumbling sounds Slowpoke said he heard. Isn't there another exit? I believe so, yes. Do you know where? It may be one of the deepest rooms in the ruins. It said that these rooms were originally built into a host of ritual that straightens the bonds between people and Pokemon. There's an incident document describing the ritual, and I found one line particularly interesting. Solve all the riddles in the deepest place, and find yourself back in the sun's embrace. Sun's embrace? But must be a reference to the outside. I see. So if we solve all the riddles to the ruins, we might be able to find the exit to get out of here. Yes, if that document is to be believed. I wonder what kind of riddles it's referencing. I'm not sure, but I'm curious about the two murals on this floor. I can't say that for certain that they're related to the riddles to the ritual, but they must have some meaning or other. There's a mural in this room and the one in the other room. Why don't we take a good look at them both? Thanks, Professor. I'll investigate them right away. Thank you. I'll try to stay here and ponder these riddles a bit more. If you find anything, come and let me know. Of course. According to Gordon, it sounds like these are clues in the murals. Yeah, the murals in this room, and the murals in the other room. I think we'll be able to find our way out of here if we figure out what these two murals will mean. Let's go investigate, Tim. It's a mural depicting a human. Let's see if we can give us any clues about the exit.
Okay.
I bet we can find something important that hints here. Let's examine this closely. It sounds like a map. It looks like a map to me. This looks like a drawing of a human. Yeah, the style is similar to the relief we saw on the entrance too. It looks like there's a pedestal or something under its feet. Maybe it's depicting a statue of a human? The Prosimian murals are corresponded to specific statues. So maybe there's a human statue somewhere too? We saw some reference of a human carved into the wall, but I don't remember seeing any statues. Those look like footprints. Based on the direction they're pointing, it looks like they're walking away from the human. But they're zigzagging everywhere. Think there's some meaning to the weird path? I wonder if that door drawn here is supposed to be the exit out of the ruins.
Hey.
Seems that way. But we haven't been anywhere that looks like this. Where could this exit be then? I think that's all there is to see here. Alright, let's go look at the other mural. Which is over here. It's a mural depicting a Pokemon. This might be a clue about the exit. Let's check it out. Now think really hard as you examine this. It's an image of a Pokemon. Is this meant to be Clefairy? Well, there are those riffles of Clefairy carved into the entrance. But this mural, what's the shape under Clefairy's feet? It looks like some sort of pedestal. Maybe it's depicting a statue of a Clefairy? The prosimian murals were responding to statues. Okay, it's basically the same dialogue. These are Pokemon footprints. But these Pokemon are these Pokemon footprints? I think we can be really sure about that. They remind me of the ones in the mural of the human we saw earlier. They're taking a weird path. Do you think that means something? Do you think that drawing represents the door? There was a drawing just like that on the other mural with the human too. The exit. We should be able to get out through there. We solved the last puzzle. I think that's all there is to see here.
Okay, let's start deducing. Great.
Okay, begin. Well, we've examined both murals. Do you learn anything? The murals seem to be hinting at something. Let's figure out this together. To move the statues. Footprints in the murals are moving away from the statue. Maybe that means the statues should be moved in these directions. The statues. The footprints of these murals might indicate where the statues are located. Maybe they're... Oh, okay. That's what I thought too at first. But look again. See how the footprints are moving away from the statue? That doesn't seem right, as the murals are supposed to be lead us to them. Okay, so I was right. We're going to together. It's gotta be this one. Yeah, that was my first choice. Both murals depict footprints moving away from the statue. Could this mean we need to move the statues in the same direction as the footprints? The footprints are moving away from the statues, so we should move the statues the same direction. I think you might be onto something there. But we still got one problem, and it's a big one. Yeah, why don't we know where the statues are? Exactly. Even if we understand the clue, it's useless if we can't find the mechanism itself. There's gotta be a room on the floor somewhere that has those statues. Nothing in the murals depict that though. Then where the heck are the statues? I see. So you figured out where the murals mean, but you still don't know where the exit is. Right. And we already looked through every room down here. I'm not sure where else we could look. The old document said that the exit was in the deepest room, but deepest, huh? Wait a sec. Have we really searched all this room? I can't be sure until we looked around a bit more. Why don't we try looking at the deepest room in the ruins one more time, Tim? This is the room where we were in when you went to go check on the professor, right? This room is the furthest back from the entrance to the ruins, which makes it the deepest, I think. We should probably look around here again. We saw that hole into the next room before, but we might find something else. Okay, let's give it over once over. Thanks, Tim. Can't say I have exactly what we're looking for. Know exactly what we're looking for, but let's pay close attention to the walls and floor. There's a wall of ice here. Doesn't look like there's another room in this direction. It really is a big chunk of ice, though. Do you think Mr. Mime and Bergmine made it? Wait, maybe this wall is... What is it, Pikachu? Hold on. I feel like I'm on a brink of an epiphany.
The puzzles and the murals. Also, a maze with a dead end.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Of course. It all makes sense now. A bolt of brilliance! There's a mechanism on the other side of this wall!
Oh! Oof! He fell. If the mechanism's on the other side of this ice wall, then what we thought was a real wall is just a thick slab of ice? This is the only wall that's completely frozen over. Don't you find that odd? I'm sure this wall is the same as the one in Mr. Mime's room. So this is nothing but ice. I'm sure it sure looks like a wall to me. I mean, we don't have any proof yet, but I mean the proof. I mean, there basically there's not supposed to be an ice wall here. That's basically what it's saying, because Ramatan and his friends did that. This whole place was supposed to be a hot and deserty. That's all the proof you need. That's one way to find out. Go ahead and do what you do best, Ramatan. What's wrong? You really need your strength right now? Pikachu seems to be asking him to break down the ice wall, but Ramatan's not even trying to do it. Maybe he doesn't want to break this ice. Raman! Apparently there's someone in there, and he's not sure if it's a good idea to let us in. Seems like Ramatan is still worried of us humans. Ramatan, please listen. I know you can't understand what I'm saying, but we don't mean you or your friends any harm. Jarr. If you make it out of here, I'll make it my personal mission to help you. I'll take care of you and your friends, I swear. Tim, do you think your Pikachu could put in a good word for us? Please, Ramatan. We're all friends here. Jarr. Sounds like he's on board. So he really did understand our feelings? Darmon!
Give it what for, Darmanitan! Manitan!
It's a tree.
Amazing.
Magnificent.
Bunch of scrolls too. Excuse me.
Sight.
Wow. So there was a room after all. Just like I said. Pretty impressive, Pikachu. There should be a mechanism in this room that we can activate.
Huh?
Oh, an SQ.
Wait! I promise we're not gonna hurt you! That's shaking just now.
Interesting.
Oh.
That shaking felt like just like when the door closed before. SQ caused that somehow, right? Yeah, it stepped on some kind of switch on the floor. Dar! He's saying that SQ didn't mean to shut us in here. So we shouldn't blame her. Don't worry. We're not blaming her for anything. Was Ramaton hesitant to break the ice wall because of SQ? Dar! He says SQ is even more afraid of humans than the rest of the ice Pokemon are. That's why he built a huge wall of ice so no one could get into this room. It might be good to hear SQ's story too. I just hope we can convince her to trust us. We could try talking to her while we're solving the mystery of the mechanism. Dar! Oh, you all got in here through the hole in this room ceiling? Dar! And you're sorry you didn't tell us about this room, even though you knew about it? Don't worry about it, Doramatan. We know you were just looking out for your friend. Slow. What is it, Slowpoke? He's been working so hard to rescue Gordon. I think he's just about out of steam. Hang in there just a little bit longer, Slowpoke.
Yes.
Doramatan was worried about SQ, huh? I guess he was just trying to protect his friend.
Right.
So this is the last room. Hope we can find the exit without much trouble. There's a big chunk of ice here. SQ probably made that. It really is big though. I'm surprised she could make something this up to scale. It's the Clefairy statue. Just like the mule. This is definitely the right room then. Now we just have to move the statue exactly how the mule showed. There should be a human statue too. Where do you think it is? It's gotta be in this room somewhere. Let's look around. Yes! You don't need to be scared, SQ. We're friends of Daramatons. You? Yes, really. So could you please trust us? Yeah. It's okay if we just ask a few questions, huh? About you, SQ.
Hey.
Yes. Have you been in this room the whole time? SQ. Oh, okay. You all came through the hole in the ceiling. Kill. And then all the others left the room, and you stayed here because you were too scared. So you got Doramatan to make you a big wall of ice to keep you safe inside. She must have been really terrified. You don't need to be scared anymore, SQ. We're here to rescue you. You? Yeah, really. So cheer up, SQ. We've got your back. Oh, looks like she's smiling a little. Really? I can't really tell from her face. So Doramaton's been protecting you this whole time. You make sure to stay nearby too, to make you feel safe. Yes. It's thanks to Doramaton that you were able to escape the people in white. I can see why you were intended on repaying him someday. But you know he doesn't expect anything in return, right? That's not why he did it. Don't do anything too rash. Yes. What are these humans who captured you all? Yes. Really far away, huh? You walked for days before you found this place? Yes. Just thought that the humans might come here really scares you. Don't worry, if they show up here, we'll send them packing. Okay, we gotta find the human. This is the tree that SQ was up in. It's pretty amazing that a tree this big could grow in an underground room like this. Well, look, there's light coming in where the roof collapsed. The light must have been helped the tree grow so big. There's a meteor right here. A hunk of ice. There must be an exit out of these ruins. Ah, it's no good. That thing's not gonna open unless we figure out the mechanism. We've looked all over this room, but I didn't see any statue of a human anywhere. This has to be one of the tough. Talk to Gordon again. Good idea. Obviously in this ice.
Right.
Hey, Professor, we can't find one of the statues depicted on the murals. Do you have any idea where it might be? Unfortunately, I don't. Even Gordon's stumped. Many aspects of this place differ from what I expect to be based on the preparatory research, like that wall of ice, for example. Why don't we try talking this through, Tim? Sure. Yeah, I'm good. We actually did what we want to talk about. For starters, I want to ask for your help.
All right, Tim. Do you think you can use your detective skills to help us get out of here?
Sure.
With you two working together, I'm sure we'll find the way out.
Based on what we've experienced so far, we should be able to get out if we can get this door open. I wonder if there are any clues in this room.
What in this room could be the key to the puzzle? The door depicted on the mule, the Ramaton, berries, the Clefairy statue depicted on the mule. The mural. This one.
Wasn't there a mural depicting a Clefairy statue and some footprints? That mural may be the key to solving the mystery of this room.
I think you're right. The tiles here match the squares in that mural, too. If that's the case, the mural in the room I was in must be related, too. However, looking around, I'm not seeing a statue of a human in here.
Where is the human statue? Up in the tree, hidden in the ice, buried under rubble, or broken and gone. It's hidden in the ice.
Do you remember where the human statue was located in the mural itself?
Of course I remember. I was staring at that thing for 2 days.
We got
straight.
this. We're
The
detectives.
human statue was in the second row from the top, on the leftmost side of the mural.
And if we assume these tiles are laid out the same as those in the mural...
There! That chunk of ice.
All right. Looks like you're up, Dharma.
Make sure you don't break the statue.
Mana.
So it was hiding here the whole time. Okay, so we've got the two statues, but what are we supposed to do now? I'm sure the murals must have a clue as to how the mechanism works.
What should we do with the two statues? Walk away from the statue? Walk towards the statue? Take the statues to the mule? Move the statues. Let's move the statues.
There are footprints depicted in the murals. They must indicate the paths to move the stone statues.
So that's what they represent.
Let's give it a try.
Hey Tim, come give me a hand.
I don't want to move them because I don't remember where they're supposed to go. Cool. Thanks. I don't have to move them. Great.
What's going on? Nothing's happening.
Huh. I was sure that would work.
Now that I see the two statues next to each other, the way they're posed looks somehow meaningful.
Isn't coexistence between humans and Pokemon a recurring theme in these ruins?
Yeah. The decor and artifacts here all attest to that.
You see it too, don't you, Tim?
What should we do after moving the statues? Tap the ground with the statue? Put berries in front of the statue? Knock the statue together? Create the missing hand and reconnect the statue. We gotta create the hand.
A pose that symbolizes coexistence between humans and Pokemon. Something that represents both sides cooperating, working hand in hand.
That's it. We need the statues to hold hands. But the left statue's hand is missing. What can we do about that?
Use ice.
Could we use a Pokemon move?
Good idea, Rachel. And we've got the perfect allies right here with us.
That includes me, right?
So then, who should we ask for help?
Who should we ask for help? Pikachu can hold hands with the statue. Duramaton can use his string as a chisel. Slowpoke can soak up the statues. Can move the statue to freeze this one.
That's it. Let's ask Ice Cube to help.
Ice Cube?
Thank you.
I see. I hadn't thought of that. Huh.
You've got this, Ice Cube!
Yes!
Thank you, Tim. Hey, maybe you should come to my class as a guest lecturer.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
No, thank you. We'll pass on that.
Yes. Yes.
Hold on. I heard someone talking behind
Sir,
us.
I mean, yes. I'm sorry, sir.
You let those ice Pokemon escape? You're getting sloppy!
Well,
The men in
we
white!
did retrieve the meteorites.
Krogonks.
Now!
I swear, could that guy be any bossier?
Now what?
Oh, Detective Pikachu. Bringing you in to earn me some respect. Listen up, pal. Hand over that Pikachu and I'll let you walk out of here.
What did you say? Are you really sure threatening us is a good idea?
Yeah, you're outnumbered, dude.
After him now!
Pikachu!
Combine completes.
All right. Slide.
Oh. Oh, broke its ice. Defeat Marmoswine. Are we actually doing a Pokemon battle? Fire breath. Easy peasy. Look, a thing opened up.
Phew. We are finally out of there.
Professor! You're okay!
Chris, sorry to worry you.
Alright, hold on. Well, we managed to get out of it after all. Yeah, but who were those men just now? Do you think that he was the one who, one of the people in white that Doraemon was talking about? Sure seems that way. He must have been looking for Doraemon and the others. Right, but what for? First the Aurora drop and now this? Feels like we're caught in the middle of a bunch of stuff we don't understand. What about Doraemon and his friends now? I'll make sure they're okay. Thank you so much, Professor. Yes, well, I've got to set a good example for my students, you know. If the professor takes all the ice Pokemon home, the ruins should return to normal soon. Yeah, and Monferno will be able to come back. Roar! Now then, we should get home. That man from the before is still around here somewhere. And for all we know, he has friends around here too. You're right. Thanks for your help, Professor Gordon. Hey, you're the one who saved me. You're certainly an interesting student. My office door will always be open to you, so please stop by anytime. We'll be right here, Tim. So just say the word when you're ready to go home. Slow. You're hungry now that you escaped, huh? Slow, slow. Oh, I see. You want some of Chris's curry. Everyone seems to really love his curry. Doraemon and his friends aren't from this place. They must have been brought here by humans. I give you my word that I will return these Pokemon to their proper home. Door! Huh? Do I want to ride? Nah, I'm fine right now. Thanks though. Oh, SQ's ice is back to normal. SQ's face is pretty sensitive to heat. I bet she wants to keep it nice and cold. You're thanking us before? Nah, we were just the ones who saved us. I'm sure Doraemon's really happy about that too. Munch! You need a bigger pot since you've made so many new friends? Lax! He says he's gonna eat curry with all his others to become better friends. That sounds just like a Munch that's planned. Alright. I'm so glad you found the professor and brought him back safe and sound. Thank you so much, Tim. Please come visit to the university anytime. We'll be sure to prepare a big thank you. Talk to the Slow Rock. It's okay now, Slow Rock. We solved the case, so the weather should go back to normal soon. So. I'll probably take a little time to the place to warm up again. Hang in there just a little longer, okay? So. Okay. Are you ready to go home, Tim? Yes. Yeah, let's go. You know, today was really fun. Really? It was touch and go there for a bit. I know, right? It was so exciting. Plus, I got to learn more about the kinds of things you're really up to. Better hit me up when your next case too. I'm not sure about that. Don't worry, I'm just messing around. I know I gotta be better if I tag along every time. Anyway, let's go home. Taking over to Rhyme City later that evening.
Look. Huh?
Beedrill and Mewtwo.
Hey, up there!
Mewtwo?
Huh? What's that behind it?
There's something wrong.
Oh, pin missiles.
Oh no!
Oh no, they're coming this way!
Everyone, take cover now!
No way. Harry!
His dad!
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing with my dad?
Beedrill, don't let them interfere. Attack!
Did Mewtwo stop him?
Mewtwo!
Mewtwo still got the tower.
Wait! Come back! Dad.
Yeah, almost got stung.
They're gone.
What are those boxes?
What just happened? Why did you have Harry?
Terrible. Pokemon battling in the city?
It's just like Mayor Myers told us.
Pokemon have to be managed.
This is not good. You need to get out of here.
So it would seem. Do not worry about that human.
Tim, does Pikachu actually know Mewtwo?
You could say that.
That's incredible.
I guess. But where'd those guys take my dad? How can I get my father back? There must be something I can do. With all the unrest gripping the city, the police have got to know something. Of course. I'll just talk to Inspector Holliday. He's bound to know something useful.
The next morning.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Pikachu. Wow, you look awful. Had trouble sleeping? I couldn't stop thinking about the whole business with Dad. I noticed you were out last night. Out again last night. I'm guessing you've been having the same problem? Yeah, I just need some alone time, you know? To gather my thoughts. There's a lot of strange stuff going on. We've got some shady group collecting meteorites and Pokemon for starters. Then there's Camerad swallowing that drool, the mammoth swine that attacked us in the ruins, and those Beedrills that were chasing Mewtwo. They all had the same kind of cube-shaped device attached to them. I think today's the day we look into that. And you know what they should do to get some more information, right, Tim? Yeah, the way these incidents keep piling up, the police are bound to have started investigating the situation. Right, and the police officer we can trust the most is Inspector Holliday. We should go talk to him. That's what we're getting at, right, Pikachu? Spot on. By the way, Tim, are you sure you don't want to tell Irene and Sophia about Harry? Not yet. Not until we know exactly where he is. Yeah, good thinking.